To the pregame show for the Toronto Maple Leafs at the Montreal Canadiens. So how's everybody doing? I see a lot of people out there. It says 0, actually. Well, I'll just say hi to whoever was in the chat. Ghislaine, Daryl Adams, Price's #1 goalie, Peter Charnish, Habs fan, go Price, go. Hines, 57. Leo Renault came here just to chastise us, or whatever you want to call that. Ray Buckle, how's it going? So we've got a big game tonight. Hey, Max Gunville, Massimo, how's it going? So we got a big game tonight. I'm excited because I've got a new feature to add into this, so I'm going to show you. So I can now do this, and we can look at stuff. See, we can look at things and different pages, and yeah, I got it figured out. So there's a new thing that I can do. Plus, if you look at the Chiron on the bottom that says send an email, and that's how you get on here if you want to come on here with me. And if you want to guess the score and the goal scorer of the game, you could win $5. There you go. Doug Green, yeah, I guess we all are. But listen, I've seen so many games like this over the years that a lot of them actually came through where they did what we didn't think they could do. So I'm hoping for one of those games. So, but it's part of the greatness of watching hockey is a game that makes you nervous like that, right? I think that makes for a great game. Massimo, I'm evolving. Hey, listen, if you don't evolve, what's the use of doing this, right? I should actually clean my glasses. Let me see. How bad are they? A little bit dirty. I think I'm going to clean them. Yeah, if you don't evolve and get better, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to use this service is this is one of the things that I've wanted to do for a while. I can do that with OBS, but I don't know how to use an OBS, and it's a lot more to do that I control everything myself. This way, the service here, they do everything. I pay for it. It's not so bad. And it allows me to do what I wanted to do. I can record videos like this too. I can record there and then put them up after. So you're going to see more stuff like this as I go along. So it's beautiful that I can do that kind of stuff. I'm really happy about it, quite frankly. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the stuff that I do with it. And yeah, that's the main thing, right? Let's see now. David Robinson. Yeah, listen, I predicted a Habs loss. But I hope they can win. I just, it's one of those games I don't see how, and the way they've been playing and everything. And Toronto is just, if it was another team, be a different story maybe, but I don't see it against Toronto. And then again, Toronto's 9-0-1 in their last 10 games. Definitely that's a team that's due for a loss. Doesn't mean they're going to lose, but they're a team that's due for a loss. So, you never know. They could come out flat tonight. That's what happens sometimes. A team on a roll like that, just when they come out flat, and that's how they lose. So we can always hope for that. I don't know. I guess I could put these questions up that I'm answering. Rick, and by the way, so my new setup allows me now to watch the game totally separate from this. Like, it's on the same screen, but they're separated where there's no overlap. So I'll be able to do this all night. And then we have this. So it's really a good setup now. So hopefully I'll be able to run everything properly and actually watch the game. So that's going to be good. Rick, what do you think of the trades Habs did in the last few days? Or should they have gone after Hoffman? I'm not sure Hoffman was available from what I could tell today. So I don't know that he was available. I'm sure they inquired. Yeah, listen, I think Gustafson's going to be good for us. He's going to play with Weber. He's that type of defenseman we've been looking for to play with Weber. Maybe not the #1 pick for that, but I had him in as a target a couple seasons ago. He had 60 points with Chicago. Just go back a couple of seasons, and he had 60 points with Chicago. The guy can move the puck, and I think he's the type of defenseman that we've been looking for. So I think it should be really good. As for Merrill, I think Merrill gives us a lot of depth and a good option on the third pairing. And yeah, I think it's just all around. You can't have too much defense in going into the playoffs. So that's what he's shooting at. Gustafson's a UFA at the end of the season, so that's not a problem. I think Merrill is too. I believe. Oh, that's not the Merrill one. I believe Merrill is also. So there's no risk. And the money's good. On Gustafson, they held Flyers held 50% of the salary. We gave up a 7th round pick for him. So it costs us nothing. Hey Troy, I'm doing good. How are you? Nolan P. Let's see. Have you talked about the trades yet? I just did actually. So no, I did a live cast after the Gustafson deal, so I talked about that there. That's, I guess, my video for Gustafson, so you can check that out, or we'll talk about it here. I think it was a good move. They shored up their defense, that's for sure. They got a stay-at-home kind of guy. He's going to allow Romanov to be more of a puck mover, and then they got a puck mover for Weber. It's just, what do they do when Sherratt comes back and you got Edmondson? There's a lot of guys there. I don't know what happens with that. Nobody's going to be traded now because the trade deadline's done. So I just wonder how they're going to juggle everybody is all I think. So I don't know. There's also an option to send Romanov to Laval. He can go to Laval without a problem. So maybe they do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll take that one off of there. You think Berg was on the phone trying to get a big name player, or was he guaranteed going to stay pat and only Squire, a few guys here and there? No, without a doubt, he was on the phone trying to get a big guy. Whether there was a deal there or they were asking too much, there's so many things that could have made it a not deal, but I'm sure he tried. And he got what he could get, and he got, what he was looking for in one way, right? He was looking for this type of defenseman. There's no doubt about that. So I think he did okay, and we don't know what kind of work he did behind the scenes. He did a lot, I'm sure. What are we going to do with Jonathan, number 92? He's a bust. Well, he's not a bust because, he scored 50 points a few times in the NHL. That's not a bust. He's not what we expected or what the expectations for him are. That's true, but he's not a bust. That's not fair to say to the guy. What do they do with him? Move him in the offseason if they that's the earliest you're going to do it. So hopefully he turns it around, or you move him in the offseason. Hey, Hockey Kid, how's it going? Troy, awesome. Welcome to the club on Wednesday. What did we lose to get him? A 7th round pick. A 7th round pick. That's it. It's nothing. Harry Rice is in the room. Hey, Harry, how's it going, buddy? What are my thoughts on the Habs, what the Habs did in the deadline? Well, I kind of just said that like 3 times. Gustafson sucks so much on defense, like he's terrible. Him and Weber would be an interesting pair. Okay, well, let me just put it in this way here. If you go back, now I'm going to go back to my kind of younger days. Take a guy like everybody knows, Paul Coffey. Paul Coffey, not the best defensive defenseman. Steve Duchesne, who was a big offensive defenseman in the day, not the best defensive defenseman. So there's a lot of guys out there like that, and they did great and had great careers and all that stuff. So no difference here. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see him in a Habs uniform. Peter, I'm sure he tried. I'm sure he tried this, just because he wanted to doesn't mean he was going to be able to. And he's had a press conference. I wasn't able to check out. Ever since he broke his wrist, that's true. And his wrist isn't fully healed. I hear it takes a while. I still have, yesterday my hand was killing me. It went away. Today it's a little sore. Just started not too long ago. So it's so up and down. I know what it's like, and I mean, it is what it is, right? Hey, Alofaz, how's it going, buddy? Willette's playing tonight. Could be. What do you think of Toronto's moves? Well, obviously, they did pretty good. I mean, got to give them their due. They did pretty good. They addressed their issues. I think Foligno helps them kind of toughen up. Going to make it harder to play against them when he's in the lineup. His dad played there. He could get really pumped. He's playing on a second line. You might see, he might be a big contributor for them. And I think getting Riddick as a backup is pretty good move. Reluctantly, you got to say tip your hat to what they did. They did a good job. So, I mean, I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. Doesn't mean Montreal can't beat them, but they got tougher to beat. That's for sure. Mete gone now. He'll get more time. He'll get more time in Ottawa. He wanted out. He wasn't playing. He wanted out. There's no doubt. Okay, so look, if the Habs win the first round against Toronto, well, Toronto is just the worst. But look, they have the captain of the Blue Jackets. Like, they have the best team possible. Listen, they could still lose, Petty. I mean, they could still lose, but it's going to be harder to beat them now. If they lose, though, I mean, it's going to be pretty sad for them, I would think. Did we get another Alsner with the Gustafsson trade? No, I don't think so. Alsner was too slow. Gustafsson, I don't think, is too slow. That's not his problem. He might have a little defensive problem, but I mean, he makes up for it with his offense. So if we can get that 60-point type of defenseman that Chicago had a couple seasons ago, then hey, I think we did good. It's going to help on the power play. I think it's going to be good. Power play is a problem right now. Anything can happen in the playoffs. Max, Byron on the first line on the right wing. Any news when Price is coming back? Nope. Soon, that's all they say. Hat-Rick? When can we expect to see the new Habs on the ice? Well, they got to quarantine for a week. So we are Monday today. You figure their quarantine starts today for Merrill, probably tomorrow for Gustafsson. We're looking at next Monday, Tuesday. Monday's a game, so we would probably see Merrill on Monday, and then Wednesday's a game. We'd probably see Gustafsson Wednesday. Whoops. We will win tonight. I feel it, says Rory. I wish I felt that. I hope for it. I really do. I don't know. But hey, listen, let's go, boys. Always going to cheer them on. Never hoping they lose. Sometimes you don't feel they're going to win. You can predict they might not, but I'm always cheering for them. That hasn't changed. Let's go, boys. Okay, my feed just jumped a bit. Okay, I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom. This it's going to get we're 46. By the way, thumbs up if you're in the room enjoying what I'm saying. Hey, if you're not, give a thumbs up too. Why not? And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Ring that notifications bell. That'll get you your daily fix of Blue, Blonde, Rouge right here at Talking Habs. And there was something else I wanted to say. Yeah, I'm scrolled down. If I miss a comment, please just retype it. Or you can take a super chat. If you do take a super chat, you will get entered into see that gray shirt that I'm pointing at? That's the next draw. We'll be doing that the last game of the season, drawing for that. So anybody that gives a super chat, super sticker, or takes a membership, you get into that draw. So that'd be nice. Feel free. You don't have to, but if you want to, that would be nice. I appreciate that. It goes to support the channel, and it actually goes to buy more prizes to give away as well. Hey, January, how's it going? Harry says, I'm going to be so happy with Byron on the first line tonight. Explain yourself, young man. Why would you be so happy? You think he's going to do much there? He's not really a top 6 player. Habs are the best. I agree. I think it's a win-win, especially at this time of the year, going into the end of the season, into the playoffs. Having more defense is good. What do I think about the Mantha-Vrana trade? Well, that's a pretty big trade. I mean, they paid a price to get Mantha. I think, hey, got to be good for Washington, you'd think, right? So, he was going to be expensive to get. It's too bad we couldn't get someone like that, but we've already got Anderson pretty much doing the same thing, so we're good. The new lineup they put up, I don't get it. Some of it I don't get. I like the defensive pairings. I don't like the forwards in general. Jeez, I got something in my eyes. Sorry, guys. Ugh. Yeah, I don't really like the forward lines necessarily. Let's put it that way. If Gustafsson can play similarly to the way he played in Chicago, we got to steal. That's what I think. And listen, it might not have been a fit in Philadelphia or in Calgary. He played for both in the last 2 seasons. It might not be a fit here either, but it might be. And if it is, I think we got ourselves a good one. Oh, I took it out. When you see Byron on the top line, the team is in trouble and very desperate. That's what you got to think. I got to tell you, I have to agree with you, V for Vegan. I know we don't always agree, but no, you got to think. I didn't get that. It kind of screams a bit of desperation. That's what I said in the video I put it in. So, yeah, I wonder what's going on. I just want, because Byron shouldn't be on the top line. I don't care what you say. Byron should not be on the top line. Nothing against Byron, anything like that. But Byron should not be your first line right winger. Just shouldn't be. If they're looking to get a small guy, speedy guy, but he's not really in the Gallagher vein. So I don't know if that's what they're trying to do. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. He could surprise us, and it could be really good. So remember, Toronto, not saying they are going to lose, but they're due for a loss. So you never know what's going to happen when we start. What's going on now with the what time is it? Okay, I'm still good. Everything's new right now, what I'm doing, so I feel so weird here. Out of my element until I get used to this, but I actually love what I'm able to do with this thing. So 56 people in the room watching me smoke. Wow. Surprised YouTube loves that. Actually, they don't mind anymore. Recreational, you're allowed, so they actually allow it. Oreo guy, I'd love it if Byron got a Hattie. That wouldn't bother me at all. Okay, I'm scrolling down to the bottom. Let's see what we got down there. Hines, I actually wrote yours down, so I will change it to Byron for you. Not a problem, because I did write yours down. Yours actually is the last one I wrote. Isn't that funny? No problem. Why start Primo against the best team in the league? Primo is okay. You mean why not start Primo? I have no answer for this. Why I thought Primo should have started last game or the game before that. I have no answer for what's going on here. I mean, I wouldn't really want to start Primo tonight. No, I get that part, but why wasn't it set up better, if you ask me? Sorry, Jeremy. It's a tease. Nick Bona, exactly. And like I said, YouTube's okay with this, the way I do it anyway. So it's a new policy sort of thing. They're okay with it with advertisers and everything. Hell, since I started doing this, I get ads for pot on when I watch videos. So what could they say? I get ads for this on YouTube. So I don't know if they could really say anything to me, right? Let's get back to you guys. Harry, I will admit, even Julian wasn't as bad as Ducharme has been with his constant line changes. Yeah, listen, I kind of understand a little bit of why there's been some line changes, but I mean, it's 4 games in a row with new lines. It's like they're getting more odd, or is it just me? Because the lines today, if he sticks with these, are a bit odd to me. I don't know. I don't really like what I see, but I'm gonna wait to give the full judgment at the end of the season and see how they do, because maybe I don't know, we don't see what he's trying to do, or miracle of all miracles happens, and I don't know. I'm trying to pull stuff out. Hang on, I'll pull it out of my ass. Oh, look. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. After a while, it's like I don't have any excuses or know what to say. Just same as you guys. It sometimes doesn't make sense. It's been like that since I'm a kid, so why should it be different today? Whoops. Yeah, I didn't mean for that, but yeah, I don't know if that's the worst trade ever, but yeah, not a good one. Brad, all I can say to this is very simply, no, just no. You want really boring hockey? Hire Jacques Martin. You can sleep during every game. Yukon, nice. I guess Leafs fan with I listen. They may shut us out. I'm not denying that can't happen, but I don't think 22-0. I'm not expecting great, but that's a little ridiculous. But it's okay. You're a Leafs fan. You're allowed. If Primo wasn't going to play any NHL games with Price out, I don't understand why we call him up and don't just have Lindgren being back. Okay. Here's the reason I think Primo's been playing, so there's no problem. He's in game shape. Lindgren has not been playing, so they sent him down to the AHL to play. So I get that, and I'm glad. I don't think I want Lindgren backing him up. He hasn't played anything. So, and besides, Primo's better. I'd want the better guy there. And they told him that he should get into some game action this week. So we'll see. I totally understand they don't, they're probably waiting for Calgary. Calgary's just another hot mess. We'll probably see Primo next game in Calgary. I don't know if it's in Calgary or with Calgary. I'm not sure. I think they're in Calgary. That's probably where we'll see him. So, and it makes sense. Look, it does make sense. I'm not sure we want to throw him in here tonight against the Leafs. I mean, maybe that's not the best idea. It would be only his third NHL game. I don't know if that's what you want to do here. So, although, Montreal's defense might play better because, and it was a point Harry made the last time we talked, last game, that, in front of Primo, they may play a little harder and a little better. So that's a point too. I don't know. They need their points. They need to put out the team they have the most confidence in winning with, and that's what you got to do. Okay, we're getting close to game time anyway. I'm going to scroll down again. It wouldn't come out. Stella! Hey, Brando, how's it going? 4-1, Perry with the first. I'm really surprised, though. I got to tell you, you guys are loyal and, to the end, because I'm surprised there's not more of these guesses for the guess to score going for Toronto. I'm really surprised there's not more, but you know what? Thumbs up to you guys for your support of the team. I mean, that's good on you. I went the other way. I get it, but I'm giving you guys a thumbs up because, listen, you're being loyal, and I just don't see it. But hey, who gives up on their team 38 games into the season? I'm not giving up on the team just because I think Toronto's going to win tonight. Doesn't mean I'm not cheering for my team tonight. Believe me, you'll see. But I just don't see a win here. That's all. I never give up. I've never given up on my team. They've always been my team for over 50 years now, and it's not going to change no matter what happens. It's just that's the way it is. So I don't have to worry about my loyalty to my team. Telling you, you want to see? I'll go get a knife. I'll cut myself. You'll see. It'll be red, white, and blue that comes out. Please don't make me go cut myself. Hey, Oppenheimer, how's it going? Mark Roy, nice to see you in here. Like I said, back and forth, A1, buddy. Thanks for coming into mine. I appreciate that. Not trying to knock anybody, but realism is greater than loyalty. Well, it depends on the person. I don't blame anybody if they want to be optimistic and be, I don't blame anybody for that. So no, I tend to be more realistic sometimes and not every time. I've said Montreal plenty of games where I probably shouldn't have and I did because of that. So nah, it's whatever floats your boat. Harry says, I love the Canadians, but if I were to predict, I'd honestly say 6-2 Leafs. Matthews scores first goal. Yep. I had it 5-2. I got Hyman, not Matthews. I had Matthews last time. I can't stomach saying it again. See, Brando, that I don't say I bet against them. I'd never put money on a game against my team. Never. I would never take a bet against the Habs. But didn't mean I'm not betting. I'm saying this is what I think the outcome is going to be. It's not the same thing. But, hey, good on you. I would never bet against my team. I never have and never will. I think I might have done it once when I was younger, and I felt so guilty. I've never done it since because I didn't like the feeling. I didn't win, and I didn't deserve to win. So, yeah, I've never done it since. Good morning, Paul from Korea. Why did Bergie pick up Gustafsson? Puck-moving defenseman. Guy that can play with Weber, that's what he's looking at. I know, go say he's not great defensively, but there's been plenty of defensemen that have been very effective and with the offense and have had great careers, and they weren't great defensively, like Paul Coffey, Steve Duchesne. I can think of a few that, and then they did fine. So I'm not too worried. Let's see him play here, and then we'll know. We'll know more. So we're going to have a game very soon. What's the time? Yeah, any minute now. So guesses can stop now. Shut down the guesses. And I get to watch the game. It should be pretty good. The way I've got it set up should be pretty good. Still a small screen, though. I hate that. All right. I don't think Armia is going to play Cole Piquet. I don't think so. He's close. He's practicing with the team, and maybe I'm wrong and he's out there, but I would think not tonight, but very soon, though, he's practicing with the team, so can't be that much longer. Mel, yeah, Suzuki got to get going. I said it in my preview. He's one of the guys that are disappointing me right now. And, he's got decent points, but I mean, he should be doing better. Couldn't wear my jersey and sit down to watch the game expecting a loss. You notice what I'm wearing? Not a Habs jersey. I just, you know what? I kind of said, I'm going to kind of break, like, what? You try to do the opposite. Maybe that'll change. So I'm not wearing a Habs jersey, and maybe they'll win because I just did something different. That's how I look at it. I can take this banner off now. Just give me a sec, guys. No need to have that. We won't bore you with this one right now. I'm going to put that one. Leave some more space up there. There we go. I'm learning. By the way, so people who are here maybe weren't here earlier, I've got a new feature that I'm going to show you right now before the game starts. So at some point, I guess in the intermissions, we could do stuff like look at stuff on the, other sites. And here, let me see. See, I can move it up and down, change whatever. So it's a new thing I've got going on here. So that's going to come up eventually. I'm going to work that in somehow. And onward and upward in this channel. Something new every day. Step right up, step right up. The only thing I can't do is show this game. Although now I have the capability of doing it, but I'm not doing it. Yeah, well, Merrill and Gustafson not here yet. They got to do quarantining for a week, so that's not going to happen. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who they move around. Sherratt's not back yet, although it looks like it won't be too long. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here with it. But you know what? This time of year, it's a good dilemma to have. There's some quality D there now. It's not iffy. These guys they're NHLers. No matter what you think of John, whatever his name is, Morel, he seems to be somebody that's going to be good here. So I'm hoping for the best. I'm not looking to be negative. As much as I cannot be negative, I'm going to not be negative. What I will say is that the Habs have put in the effort and rarely give up. I like the pride, the fight they have, but for some reason they can't seem to find that early season magic. Well, maybe sometimes some change is as good as a vacation, as they say. And we obviously won't see it here right now, but they may have more confidence that, hey, listen, management is confident in us. They did something. It's coming to help soon, and we might see some elevated play here. And if you combine that with the fact that Toronto's due for a loss, maybe we see something we're not really expecting. So here we go. We're about to drop the puck here. Wish me luck, boys, with this new setup, that I don't get too lost in it and screwed up. But go Habs, go! Just so you know, I'm rooting for my Habs. So we got KK taking. Well, he was. Anderson's now taking the opening faceoff. KK got tossed. Okay, we're underway. Good defensive play there by KK. Come on, boys. You got to skate tonight. You got to skate and work and don't stop all night. Here's Drouin. He shot. Drouin took a shot. Wow. Yay, Habs. Yeah, they'd love some production out of him. Icing. No? Oh, icing. Oh. Interesting. Habs work. This is a different game. He scored. Wow. Tatar. Boy, not a lot of Tatar guesses tonight. There's one here, though. Alifaz got Tatar. I don't know if anybody else did the guesses. I can't tell till tomorrow, but Tatar 1-0. What a different start to this game. I said different, and they scored. Okay, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here, though. Remember that. A couple of minutes or a minute into the game, it's a lot of hockey left. But that's a hell of a different start, and it's really nice to see they didn't come out the other way this time. Come on, boys. You can do it, too. All you got to do is work, work, work. Is there a song like that? Work, 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 work. And that's not it, I know. But there's a song like that. Hockey Junkie, I want to see Campbell get scored upon. Definitely want to see him get pulled. That would be nice to see us doing that kind of damage. Was that courtesy of Chucky? That I didn't see exactly, so nice. Come on, boys. Stay on top of them. They're due for a loss, man. They're due. Take advantage of it. Think maybe there's a goal coming up? Come on, boys. Let's go. Come on, boys. Comes out. Uh, 3.5 minutes into this game. 1-0 Montreal. I do not see the shots at all. Oh, man, Anderson's hot tonight so far. Playing well. This is not like the last game. Jake Allen. Shots are 2-2. Thanks, Morgan. Come on, lay boys. Let's go, lay boys. Falls. Blade and Muffin, they got to keep it up, though. 5 minutes into a game is nothing. They got to do this all game long because this is the Maple Leafs. What about talking about the Habs, though? Because the Habs are kind of doing well right now. Ducharme told the boys if they want food, they're going to have to win. I like that too. That's what happened. What the hell? Do what you got to do. They need a win. Leskinen is in not Willette. Oh, well, okay. That's what I thought. That's who it is, Leskinen. I forgot who it was. Willette went to the taxi squad. They brought him up. That's how we knew Mete got taken before the announcement. Come on, boys. Get it out of there. Icing. They definitely have the jump tonight. Let's hope they can keep that jump up there. They got to keep this energy and this jump definitely because, Toronto's just going to wait for an opening. You can't give it to them. They're not getting penned in their own zone, which is good tonight. First period, Toronto was just dominating us at this point. Well, who's in? Some people saw Willette, some people saw Leskinen. It can't be both. Campbell looks shaky, big rebounds. Let's hope. Yeah, Galchenyuk recognized the uniform. Oops, though, wrong uniform. Come on, penalty. Blood. Come on. Blood. Power play. Let's see if we can turn that around tonight, too, because the power play's been kind of crappy. It's got to change. So if it's a good night, they'll get a goal on the power play. No, Leskinen and Hines is 64. Willette is 61. Campbell doesn't look shaky. He already made a huge glove stop. Well, let's see what happens. Good point, Paul. Let's hope. Petrie sure could use one, Brad, on the power play. He could use a goal, any kind of goal right now. Gabriel, I don't care about next game right now. This is the only game that matters. Gabriel, you just picked up Marathon Fantasy. I never thought of that. I didn't think of doing any of that for my fantasy team. Ooh, well, what can I do? It's already too late, I'm sure. For Christmas, that's next year. That'll be fine. Cole Caulfield. Yeah, I guess depending how Habs start to play, whether we'll see Caulfield earlier or later. $7 p.m. creeped up on you? Yeah, Habs got a nice early goal. They're playing well. They're skating well. And so far, they're playing better than Toronto. Let's just hope this keeps up. When are they going to bring in Caulfield? No idea. But, could be any time in the next week or two, or could be right at the end of the season. I'm sure a lot of it's going to be how do they do with these new guys. So I wouldn't think before next week. Come on, boys. Let's get a power play. Come on. Power play goal. Come on, boys. Let's get one. Fuck. How did Perry miss that? Game winner, exactly. That's what I think too. Perry was close there. 2-0. Where? Let's hope. Hang on. Maybe there's a goal up here. Yeah, baby, there's a goal. Let me see it. Suzuki. Boom. Attaboy, boys. Don't let up. Keep going. Keep going. Awesome. Well, there's one guy stepping up that I said need to step up. Nick Suzuki. And the power play. Boom. Beauty. Beauty. A snipe. A snipe. Nick Suzuki's got a shot, man. He's got one. He just hasn't used it in a while. Drouin making plays. This could be a good night. This could be a good night. I'm not sure, Jeremy. Tell me more. Power play clicks. Let's hope it clicks all night. 7-2 are the shots. I see it now. 2-0. 2-0 for the good team. Sorry, Leafs fans. 11:45 left in this period. Habs are a battling. But again, remember, don't get too high on this. First of all, 2-0 lead, the worst lead in hockey, and there's still a lot of hockey left. Remember, the higher you get on something like this, the lower you'll get if they give it up. So stay level and calm, and we're going to be good. Did I see what Hellebuck said about Perry? I did not. Let me know. Let me know. Jeff must be happy. His daughter's got practice. I don't think he's going to get to see the game tonight, so he's a missing out. I thought I'd have somebody out here with me, though. See, Luna's not in the room. Luna was supposed to join me for this, but she must be busy. I'm sure she doesn't want to miss this game. JFed, I'm trying to decipher it. I watched both your vids earlier. Look good. Thank you. All improvements are good improvements on your channel. In my videos, I don't think I had. Oh, the live stream. Yeah. Like the window. What's a window Gus trade I used? Worked nicely, and I just watch on my phone. Yeah, I'm just not sure what a window Gus trade is. Sorry, JFed. But thank you. I appreciate that. Trying to move upward and onward. So we got 10:25 left in this period. 9-3 are the shots, and still 2-0. Hellebuck was saying, well, where did it go? There it is. Hellebuck was saying how Perry is a dirty, disrespectful player that stays in the crease and interferes with the goalie. Yeah. Like they don't have a guy that does that? No. And I say it's about time we got a guy that can do that. That does it. We need some meanness. Who? Toronto, too many men on the ice? Awesome. Awesome. Oh, JFed, that's part of the streaming service I'm using. So yeah, it's not new software. Well, this is new software. Yeah, it allows me to do that. So yeah, it's gonna get better as I get used to using it, and we'll try stuff out, I guess, in the intermissions. Okay, so minute 29 left in the power play. See if they can get a second power play goal of the period. Would be really nice, man. Up, bad pass. They recovered. Caulfield will be on the plane with the Habs on the 18th because Laval Rocket don't have games from the 19th to the 30th. Yep, and he can't fly commercial. Yeah, doesn't mean he's going to be called up, but he might be. I mean, I'm not putting. I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility for sure. Come on, boys, let's go. 17 seconds left in this power play. Looks like they're going to kill it off. No power play goal. Come on, boys, let's go. Give a thumbs up if you're in the room having a good time. Let's see if we can get that count up. I have no idea what the count is though, because I can't see from here. And subscribe if you're new to the channel or haven't yet, and that'll get you notified whenever there's a video or a live cast out there. $7:12 left in this first period. I have to say, still more time in the Toronto zone and the neutral zone than in the Habs zone. That's for sure. And we're up 2-0, so this is good. Sorry, I'm just opening up my email. Hines, they should have an award for the defensive defenseman. Thank you, Hockey Junkie. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say that. Kind of a big back and forth type of a flow, one side to the other. Lecky looking like Galley tonight. Maybe that hasn't happened for me yet. Bob, I did see Harry's haircut last game. Come on, guys, get it out of there. Awesome, no icing. Luca, yeah, they're doing a lot of that exactly like we do every game. Means we're being effective, I think. Come on, boys, keep frustrating them. Where'd that come up from, Bob, with the challenges? 3:35 left in this first period. The excitement level's gone way down, that's for sure. Yeah, it's some boring hockey right now. 3 minutes left. I noticed the Leafs are getting a little more ice time in the offensive zone, so but Habs are still getting it out pretty quick, so it's pretty good. It's okay still. What is wait? Okay, wait a second. Let's see what you're saying here. What does anyone think about a rule change on challenging offsides? Should be a time limit, I think 10 seconds, or if possession is changed but stays in zone. You mean that like if there's a goal scored and they can go back however long and say, oh, it was offside? Yeah, I don't particularly like that, but I mean, see what else you're saying here. So after a minute of offense and the ref calling it good, they can review it. Let's get real. Yeah, but the ref might have missed it too. And sometimes what they're calling is so hard for the ref to see. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Total domination. Let's hope that lasts all game. So far, so good on my prediction that the Leafs are due for a loss. Luka, 100%. Game can shift in an instant. That's why they've got to. We shouldn't get too excited, and they have to just keep working and not let up. And come out the same way in the second period, too, because that's going to be important. Ray, I guess that's it. That's the reason why. Just you don't usually want to see Byron on your first line. For a game or two, it's okay, but I don't know for a long period of time. I don't know what I did there. $2 minutes to go. Well, a little over 2 minutes to go. Not yet 2 minutes. Come on, boys. Work hard, work hard. A minute 43. The whistle is blown. 10-3. Shots for Montreal. 2-0 for Montreal. Leafs win the draw. Come on, guys, let's go. No. So it's a 1-on-3. That doesn't work. Icing. No icing. Come on. I didn't see Suzuki fall. Period's almost over. You guys might be over already. Oh, I can make these off for a minute. All right. Almost there. I don't expect much to happen in a few seconds. Although I've seen goals happen. So what should we find? See if there's any later trades announced. No, the Jordy Ben trade was the last one in. See, Jordy Ben, last one. It doesn't say the time. Nashville got good Branson. Good for them. There's the Mantha trade. Panic and Verana. A first and a second. That's a big price to pay. That's a big price to pay for Mantha. So, not surprised Montreal didn't go after Mantha. I don't get that one. Sam Bennett going to Florida. Not a ton of big moves, that's for sure. Some big ones, not a ton. Anyway, where's Taylor Hall? Yeah, there, Taylor Hall and Curtis Lazar for Anders Bjork and a 2021 second round pick. That's just ridiculous for that deal. I mean, they could have done better than that, you would think. But I'm talking about Buffalo for Taylor Hall. Don't get that. So that period is now over, officially, if I'm correct. No, maybe not. How is that? It's not over? Oh, geez. Still 10 seconds left. No. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to get a goal there? Nah. Oh, well. It's too bad we didn't get one there. That would have been really, really nice. So, what should we do? Anything you guys want me to put up on the screen? I don't know. We can look at. Hang on. Here's John Merrill's numbers with. You can see this guy's not a big points producer, that's for sure. 12 goals, 54 assists, and where's this? There. In 392 games. It's not a lot. 4 years with the Devils, 3 with the Golden Knights. And then we got Gustafsson. So Gustafsson had a season with Chicago, his first season, 41 games, only 14 assists. Then the second year, 35 games, 16 points, 5 and 11. And then 79 games, 17, 43, 60 points. That's what we hope we're going to get, that guy. If we get that guy, that could be really beneficial for Montreal. So this could be a really good trade, I think. This is what I have up here. My computer is slow with all this stuff going on. Huh. Yeah, today, computer. I don't even know what's on there. Just TSN 69. Yeah, I don't need that up. Hey, Luna, how you doing? Alan got a new helmet? Oh, I didn't notice that. We're talking about Caulfield there, you guys. He does Caulfield's strong down. Oh, that's not. That's what I wanted to show. He is strong. His legs are strong. I don't think it's going to be a problem. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine up here. Not to say he can't get hurt and he won't get hit and all that. He'll be fine though. TSN intermission panel said Leafs were terrible, but gave no credit to Habs at all. And why would they? By the power of Grayskull. Just don't abuse it. But I think Bergevin will offer another contract to Perry. Whoop, that changes so fast. Do you think Bergevin will offer another contract for Perry? Possibly. I guess Perry at his age, he's got to decide whether he's coming back first, I guess. And then I could see it. Hab 16, yes, if you'd like to, people can come on here. Let me put that back up. Give me a sec. That's the instructions. Let me go check. Actually, I should kind of check my email. Definitely my computer runs a little slower with everything running like this, but it is what it is. All right. Absolutely, Ray. Come on. We already got someone in. Hang on. Before I forget, turn off that so I don't really need these. We got ourselves going to be a regular guest, and that's Luna. Hey, Luna, how's it going? Yeah, I do need these because I'm with you. Yeah. I think that I was using a drill today, and I don't know. I think
You got a little something here?
Yeah, I didn't think it did any damage, but I guess it did. How's it going?
Going good, bud. Go Habs, go.
Go Habs, go. Oh, that's a lot like the glass that I gave away to Shamir won that.
I got this for Christmas.
All I want for Christmas is a Habs pint glass. Right?
Yeah.
We may get joined by somebody.
Awesome.
I'm going to go check my email again and see. Ray might come in here.
That was an extremely fast first period. That pace was intense.
Yeah, but then it got boring after the first 7-8 minutes. It was back and forth, but nothing too exciting, at least from my part.
It seemed like they didn't have a whistle for a good 10 minutes there.
Well, that's good. The last game, it seems like the refs found their whistles, and this might be a little bit better. So it'd be nice to.
That when Stahl flipped up the puck, I thought that would have been a penalty there for sure.
Oh, I saw that in the chat because I didn't see it. Someone said something about delay of game. Is that it? Flipping over the glass?
Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to call that if that's what they do?
They're supposed to. I maybe something else happened there that made it not that.
Yeah.
I personally hate that penalty, so I don't know. I don't really care if you call it.
Yeah, I kind of don't like it in that they should be able to use their judgment on that. But I guess the league's trying to stop that from happening. But yeah, it's kind of shitty.
Glass, it could have hit someone else. I don't know. I didn't really see a reason.
Yeah,
that it happened.
When a player does it on purpose, you can usually tell, and then I get it then. But sometimes it is totally by accident.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, it's a panic move. Just get this out of here.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's why they started to call it, because players were doing that just to get the whistle. And now you can't. So did you see the new thing I can do here?
Oh.
Yeah, we can now show stuff on the screen. Oh, there you go.
In a white.
Yeah. Because I was looking at it from the green room, and I'm going what is she doing there? It didn't make sense. But on the screen it does. Yeah, so that's a new option. I got to find stuff to do with it. So, more things for me to figure out what to do.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So I'm running 2 screens. You got to run 2 screens for that. So I'm trying to get used to that. So it's, who knows? Hey, Elio, how are you out there? Haven't seen you in a bit. So what? I guess I'm kind of distracted because I'm waiting for. Ray said he wanted to come on.
Okay.
And no email, but my email's like that. I think I have to change. People it doesn't always come in right away, and then I'll get 3-4. I've had this twice now. 3-4 people. Well, that's what happened when you first wanted to get on, and I didn't get it till way too late, and I don't get what that is. It shouldn't happen, so I might have to change this.
It's something to do with your server?
No, it's not the server. Doesn't happen in my regular email. It happens just with this GMX one. So I don't know. Franco, he is coming. What does that mean? Who's Franco?
He is coming.
That's that new porn movie I heard of. No, I don't think that's what it is. I don't know who's Franco. There's no player named Franco. Do you know of one?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, Luca, who's Franco? Oh, wait. No, it couldn't be who I'm thinking of. It's not delay of game unless it's in your own end.
Is that the rule?
Oh, maybe that should be the rule. If it's not the rule.
I mean, that makes sense. If like it's in your own end and you're trying to get it out and you do so by flipping it over the glass, that makes sense. So maybe it wasn't because he was like just outside the blue line at the Leaf zone.
No, I still say you shouldn't be able to just throw it out over the glass. No, I don't agree with that then. Maybe if it's by accident and you're in your own end, that is what he means. I think no matter where you are, if you toss it over the glass to get a whistle, I don't like that.
Well, then that opens the whole can of worms of how do you know when someone does something by accident?
That's why they made it. It's why they made it automatic. It's over the glass. It doesn't touch anything. You get a penalty.
Yeah,
they're trying to do that with so many things. Just making them an automatic call, right? Like a high sticking, I get it. High sticking and the if you can draw blood, I mean, I get that. But they're making everything like that, so I don't know why. Because the refs are so lousy, they don't want them to make a judgment call. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
It's a good possibility. Okay, Ray says he sent the email. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got it.
Yay.
Okay, but I have to do this. It's a process.
I'll just say the only good look that I saw that the Leafs got was when, I don't know who it was, but it looked like they were, like the puck was scrambling in front of the net and someone tried to pass it to Allen and just kind of like put it towards his glove and Allen didn't really notice. And then the Leafs like got a couple shots off of that. So that was the only good look that the Leafs got, I'm pretty sure, this period.
Yeah, I didn't notice that one. But
the rest of the shots were from the corners.
How many shots did the Leafs get? Not a lot.
It's
10-3 was the last I saw.
Yeah.
So they didn't get a lot. Let's just hope, like the last one, if you remember, Leafs dominated, Habs came out and mostly dominated and then reverted. So let's hope it's not like that and that Montreal can stay well. Okay, we're going to bring in another guest. And this is Ray Buckle. Say hi, Ray.
Hey, what's going on, Rick?
Not too much. You?
No, not much, man. I was sitting in the old stream thing from the first time I was on. I guess I had to send you a new email or something like that, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that link's no good after the stream is off. They give me a new one every time, so.
Okay.
I wouldn't think you could still just go sit in the old green room for that. That's kind of weird that you sort of cancel out. And
yeah, anyway. I'm not tech savvy. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Me neither. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. That's why it takes me so long to do stuff because I'm just not a tech person at all.
Yeah.
It's a miracle I'm doing this channel at all.
I've tried to start my own. I can't do it. I don't have the patience.
No, it takes patience. And a lot of grind. It's a grind. It is a grind, but it's fun. I have a lot of fun. So what do you think of the game so far?
Oh man, I'm all smiles today. Usually I'm yelling at my TV and freaking out. But today I'm having a great day. I'm really excited.
Still lots of time. The last game, it just every period they reverted the other way. So I'm hoping it doesn't do that this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We're due for a good win against the Leafs.
And the Leafs are due for a loss with a 9-0-1 record in the last 10 games. I mean, if there's a team, like I said, if there's a team that's due for a loss, that's the team that's due for a loss.
And Campbell with his 11-0 breaking records, right?
Yeah. No, again, so they're due for a loss, and it happens plenty of times. That's what it is. The other team's just, it's not going to go. You can't win every game, right? Can't win every game.
And I think we're being it's not really a tough game to watch. It's just, like nobody's really being too crazy physically and stuff like that. And the way I think that the Leafs need to be beaten is I think the teams need to be really hard on them, like hard on their superstars, get them frustrated. And then once they're frustrated acting out, they're not going to play well. Right. But we're just outplaying them today so far.
But that was the first, I'm going to say about 7-8 minutes. Then it kind of got a little bit more even, although Montreal had more of the offensive zone. But the play wasn't really, it kind of was just a flow back and forth, I found, after that. It kind of got a little bit boring there for me. But I wasn't watching it as intently as you guys do. So,
the last 2 minutes, I usually stop watching because Habs usually give up a goal at the end of the period. So I stop watching. I get upset when that happens. I'm really competitive, even though I've never even played hockey before.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I know a lot of people are the same way.
Yeah. So, but I think it's awesome. I think the trade deadline was awesome too. Branson or what? Gustav? I don't know.
Gustafson.
All right, I've had a few drinks. I can't.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Eric Gustafson, the hot
Gustafson.
True blood.
Yeah, I think I remember watching him when he played in Chicago, and I think he could be a really solid partner for Weber, like you were saying there, Rick.
I think so.
I'm really excited to see him, how he fits in our lineup. Sad to see Victor Mete go, but I mean, you've seen the chats. Nobody really liked him.
No, and listen, honestly, what was he really? Was he going to get a big opportunity here?
No, and Ottawa will give him ice time, and it'll help him develop more, I think. So
yeah, he'll do way better.
What he wants. So
yeah. So I'm happy. What about Merrill? You know anything about Merrill?
No, not really. I know he played on a struggling Detroit team, which means he could be really underrated, right? He could be way better than you'd think because he's been playing on a horrible team.
That's what I think. What do you think, Luna? Do you know anything about Merrill?
Absolutely love his mullet and his hat. That's my favorite thing in the entire world. I'm like, I don't care what position you play. Yes, please come to our team. No, he looked like he had a lot of success in Vegas at one point.
He hasn't never scored a ton or a point producer, but
like he had
solid stay-at-home guy and can move the puck a bit.
Yeah, but before returning to Detroit, he had a better go of it in Vegas. So that kind of says to me that maybe he produces better when he plays with a better team.
And sometimes your stay-at-home shutdown guys are your best players. Like, look at Joel Edmondson. Nobody talks about him, but he has the best plus-minus ratio in the NHL. And he's doing awesome this year, but nobody really gives him any credit for how well he's doing.
So here's a good question for both of you. What do you think happens once Sherrod's back and we got too many
Kulak's out. Out, I think.
You got to figure it's going to be cool. Like, what do you think, Luna? Who do you think kind of sits?
I kind of agree. Or I know a lot of people love Evans, but I feel like...
Oh, no, but we're talking on defense because right now they just picked up two new defensemen when they're both in and Sherrod's back. We got too many defensemen. So, who do you think of the group that's here is going to sit?
Oh, Willette.
Well, okay, but Willette's on the taxi squad. Well, good. Oh, no, he's playing. Yeah, so definitely Willette. but we got two guys, and I think
Willette and Kulak, I think.
Yeah, I think both Merrill and Gustafson, they're both going to play. So I think. So, yeah, I guess it's it. Willette and Kulak are the guys that are probably going to sit. I know a lot of people are going to be very upset at Kulak. He's played well, but I think...
He's played well, but he hasn't scored a goal.
No.
He hasn't scored a goal this season.
You got to sit him and try those two guys and see what goes from there. It's a nice dilemma to have, right?
Yeah.
It's perfect. Maybe move them in the off season if they can re-sign those guys or keep them because I know I think they're both UFAs, right?
Yes, I know Gustafson. I'm pretty sure for Merrill. I didn't check that, but I'm pretty sure he is. So yeah, that's what makes it low risk. There's no risk, and you have defense depth for the run to the playoffs and the playoffs. I don't see how that hurts anything. In
the playoffs, it gets rough and dirty. People get hurt every year in the playoffs, right?
Yeah,
you need your depth.
Well, you need your
game's back on.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
so Ray,
okay.
Thanks for being here again, buddy. And
let's
do it again. Let's do it again.
Hell yeah. All right. Nice meeting you, Luna. Have a good one, guys.
Nice meeting you.
Bye.
See ya.
You're going to stick around? You can stick around if you want.
Oh, I'll jump off here and I'll jump back in a second.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. So let yourself out and then come back in when you want.
Oh, okay.
Can you do that or do I have to do that?
I see it.
Okay. All right. So we got the game back on. Less than a minute into the second period. And let's see what we got going. I'm going to put some until someone comes back in. I get to hear it. Merrill was Detroit's top defenseman. No, he was in the top pairing. 20 minutes a game. He was the only plus defenseman on the team with a +2. Everybody else was pretty badly minus. I think it's a good pickup. Bob, 100%. But there's going to be a decision to be made. Ray Buckle, anytime, buddy. Definitely have you back on again, eh? Franco, there you are. Oh, sorry, Franco. I didn't realize. Sorry. My apologies. Now I get it. Sorry. Kevin, yeah. I mean, the injury factor, their depth is well improved. So it's 12-4 now, the shots for Montreal. And it's 2-0, and we got just over 2 minutes into this period. Yeah, there's Franco. We found him. Hockey junkie, yeah. I mean, yeah, I get that. But anyways, not our problem at this point. Offside. Let's talk Archie Bunker. I could talk Archie Bunker. Keep Matthews' line in check. Yeah, they got to definitely keep one of those top two lines off the board if they can. Maybe they can keep everybody off the board. That would be nice. Good thing it doesn't seem like Toronto's turned that around. Like, not like they're dominating us now in this period. So that's good. Let's hope that stays. Nice move there by Perrier. He tried. Come on, boys, let's go. Face off won by Montreal, and they leave zone. Kulak roughed up. Jeremy, good question. Yeah. it would just never make it to the air. Although, you know what? Somewhere, some channel probably would have that on, some obscure channel. But other than that, yeah. Ducharme said Price is almost good to go. That's what they keep saying. Soon. Let's hope. Izzy, I don't think Gustafson's going to be fighting for a spot on third pairing, no. I think he's going to play with Weber. Oh, wow. And Hyman I almost had the goal scorer. That was close. Wow. Come on, guys. Get the puck out. Tide's starting to turn, it looks like. Let's keep working, boys. V for vegan. Yeah, it's turning a little bit. Have to admit. Momesso is on TSN coverage. He's the color guy. Hyman doesn't play for the Habs. Oh, well, you know that, Luca. Come on, boys. Let's go. Don't let him back in. Jeremy, I mean, if you can, I guess, but it's not easy to find two good goalies like that. Hey, Mark. Franco, I'm hungry. Don't say that. I didn't eat supper in the end. I didn't end up, so a Momesso sub would go good. Yeah, whoosh, right over my head. I get it. Keegan, good idea. I might do that. Let me see if I can call that up now. Here we go. Okay, well, that's something. All right. Franco, Vincent Submarines. Why do I know that? Where were you guys located? I know that name for a restaurant. Can we keep Toronto under 10 shots before the third period? I don't know. Keefe split 34 and 16. So Marner and Matthews are split up. I don't know. Well, I like this thing here because it keeps me like small here. So you don't have to see me. We need a goal. We need just to keep them from getting any more or any goals. That would be nice. Brad, not tech savvy. It's not me. It's the software site I'm using. But I appreciate that. I'm learning how to use it, but I mean, it's pretty easy to use. And I got my son to help me set this all up earlier today. So. Belanger near Iberville. Okay, there were lots of them. Okay, I know. Is there one in Lachine? I think it's in Lachine. I've seen that, but maybe not. I'm not sure I've eaten there though. No problem, Mark. I don't mind having that up. Come on, Suzuki. Well, they got a chance there. 10:55 left in this period. 15-6 are the shots. 2-0 Montreal. Uh-oh. Let me watch. Damn it. God damn it. Oh, actually, I like that. Look what it did there. I like this. $34-16 back together now, and it paid off. Well, from my prediction, Montreal got there too, so I guess it's going to be another 4 goals for the Leafs. Yeah, Luna, you're right. I mean, Matthews, you can't leave him alone. 32 goals. Love to see it. Am I going to do different screens normally? I don't know exactly what I'm doing with it. I like this right now. Was a request from somebody. I won't leave it up the whole time. Going to a TV timeout. There, just for you, Peter. I'll put it back up when the game comes back on. Of course, TSN gushing over Matthews. What do you expect? Apparently, any time now. He's going to be back soon, Carey Price, according to Ducharme. Matthews, 50 goals in 50 games? I hope not. V for vegan. Yeah, I mean, it's what I was talking about, right? I was hoping it wouldn't happen, and it seems like it's reverted the other way, which is a problem. See if the character of the Habs is there, and they can turn it back around. I don't know if he'll be back by Calgary, but he might be. Habs 45% on the face-offs so far. Yeah, they're gonna have to do a better job. Hey, Mamesso, stop talking about Matthews for Christ's sake. What the hell's wrong with you? Hey, Ray Bro, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Ray Bro. Some Ray Bro hype on in the room. Come on, boys. Let's kick some Toronto ass tonight. That was specifically for Ray Bro. Bob Cannon, who the hell knows? Honestly, who the hell knows? Paul, yeah, I mean that's sensible. Come on, boys, let's get one here. Come on, get it out of your zone first, because that's going to help. J-Fed, good point. Yeah, we don't want Galchenyuk to get one. We don't. We'll never hear the end of it on freaking Twitter. Hey, Dave Elliott. I am doing good. How about you? Thank you for asking. Come on. Montreal gets a penalty. Nice. For what? Great. Where's the trip? Oh, yeah. God damn it. Let's hope it stays 2-1. Come on, PK, do your job. What the hell? I like that, Luna. That's the way to go. Yeah. Marner gets Matthews pregnant and he misses the playoffs as he moves into his second trimester. If only. A minute 12 left in this power play for Toronto. So far, so good. Almost killed off. Okay, they killed it off. Huge kill. Hey, Patrick Water, how's it going? Hey, listen, whatever you think works. V for vegan, it's over, yeah. Clear it. It does. Hey, it's an icing call. Hey, Devin709, how's it going, buddy? It's going okay. 2-1 Montreal. That's always good. Halfway through the second, I think. Something like that. More than that. Montreal just had a big penalty kill. Don't say 2-2. What am I missing? John Tavares. So it's 2-2. Not as good now. They just can't get the puck out. Yeah, that's the problem they've been having for a long goddamn time. Why don't they all just play the goal? Just stand around Evans. All 5. Great. Nothing I've seen in this period shows me Montreal's going to push back. .409 left in this period. Hockey junkie, you are definitely full of the funny ones today. Whoop. Yeah, okay. I didn't want that. It's this one I wanted to show. The Habs should do something never done before. Sign a 600-pound goaltender and get him to lay in the net. As soon as someone complains, call it shaming. It's an interesting idea. Patrick, it can't be that you're bad luck. Don't worry about it. Game winner, what was I saying to you guys? Don't get too high on this. That's why I said it. Sumo goalie. They won't even need padding. Bill, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Believe me. Tired of the bias from the Toronto Sportsnet. Yeah, I don't think that's fair to say, John Ray. I would blame Allen here. I mean, I haven't really analyzed these goals at all, but I mean, the way they're running around like that, I can't blame Allen just from what I saw so far. Okay, goal coming up, Montreal. Everyone's going to get happy from what I can tell. Here we go. Come on. Scores Anderson. Habs back on top. But once again, don't get too high on it. What am I looking for? Munchies. Anderson. Now, can they hold on to this? Good stop there by Allen. Big save. Come on, guys. Get that fucking puck out of there. Come on, guys. Good work by Suzuki there. Devin, I think those new defensemen are going to be pretty good. I think Gustafson will be a good ad. And Merrill, too, actually. I think they're both going to be good ads. You'll see. I like that, Bill. Refs will now do everything they can to get T.O. back in the game. A minute 30 left in this period. Jason Bateman and Dodgeball. It's a good reference. Come on, boys. Let's get one before the end of the period. Weber again with his flubbing these passes. Excuse me. What the hell is that? Troy Evans probably Willette and probably Kulak, I would think. Patrick, yes, they were. Well, they're trying to get that goal. They're not going to, but. Keegan, I don't do that on camera. Don't tell anybody. Oh, I forgot how close I am to the microphone. Thanks, Lou. Sorry about that, everybody. Alan saved right at the horn. Last one I'll eat. Oh, my ears. My poor ears. Let me turn the sound off here. All right. So at least we can go into the, into the second intermission up one. It didn't look like we'd be able to do that. So that's good. We need to shut down the Leafs in the next 20 minutes. It'd be nice. Can we trade Stahl for Spezza? Stahl will get his legs. Give him a few games. He came from a horrible situation in Buffalo. He went a week without skating or anything, and it could take a few games for him to get back up to speed. It's a new team. Yeah, give Stahl a few games. Paul, yeah, they definitely got to come out like they did in the first. Exactly. And let's hope that's what they do, because if not, and they let Toronto back in this game again, it might not be good. Hey, Steven. Sup, Steven? Let me see. What can I what do they got up here? So they got so 3-2, 19 to 16 are the shots in Montreal's favor. So Toronto's caught up quite a bit. Hits are almost even. 1 for 2 on the power play for Montreal and 0 for 1 for Toronto. Let's hope they can keep that 0-4. We need to keep them off the board on power plays. Devin, I think they're probably waiting till the next game against Calgary for Primo to get in there. When you think about it, if they didn't have him in the last game, I don't think Toronto's the game you want to put him in. It's only his third game in the league. And I don't know if that's a good idea. So I think they're waiting for next game. I expect next game. I don't think we're going to see Allen start twice. I mean, 5 in a row. Excuse me. Excuse me for the cough. We got Luna back in the stream.
Hi.
What a difference a freaking period makes. Am I right?
I knew it would happen.
Yeah. But at least they got the third one to go ahead.
Yeah, so the Leafs kind of woke up a bit there, and we had to find a way to fight back, and we did. Yay!
Yeah, I mean, you had to expect Toronto's not going to – we weren't going to dominate them the whole game. I mean, I wouldn't have thought that. So, yeah, I mean, at least, though, it shows a little character. They didn't get down on themselves completely after the second goal, and they came back. And, I like that they didn't get down on themselves. Took advantage of an opportunity and scored a goal. Anderson.
Yes. Big boy Anderson.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Thank God for some of these guys, eh?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, he's a really good acquisition that we got there.
Imagine if we had the same team as last year. I don't think we'd be sitting in fourth. Well, we might still have, considering Vancouver's plate and the way Calgary's been playing, but still, I'm glad we got these guys.
Well, yeah, you can't really predict what would have happened because of this division that we're playing in, right?
Yeah, I think actually it's funny you say that, because I mean, is this the way you thought it would be? Going into the season, we're all pumped that so many games, all Canadian, blah blah blah. Not what we thought it would be.
No, I definitely had Montreal at the 1 or 2 spot in the beginning of this.
Oh, I'm talking even more along the lines of. I think I'm getting some interference somewhere, but just that it's kind of monotonous seeing the same teams over and over and over and over and over again like that.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting when you thought about it at first, like, yay, all Canadian teams all the time. And now it's like, okay.
Yes, this is kind of.
Let's see someone else.
Yeah, 10 games against the Leafs. Wow. Oh, maybe not so good. I'm not so. Even 10 wins against Ottawa. Yeah, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't turn out the way. So I think this experiment, thank God it's only for the one season. They're definitely not going back to this kind of setup with divisions playing each other only. I think unless it's really bad situation.
I guess if they all get vaccinated, it'll be easier.
From what I understand, a lot of the American teams players are getting vaccinated already. So.
Oh yeah, America handled that quite a bit better than we have.
Yeah, quite a bit better than we have. Yes. So if only they, I guess I can imagine in Canada the what we'd see the people saying if the players got vaccinated over other people. I don't think it would go.
That would not go over well.
Wouldn't go over well here in Canada. So government needs to get at it faster. That's for sure. We've fallen behind. Can you believe that? We've fallen behind them already.
I know.
So pretty good job. Hey, we got Ray back in. Hang on a second. Let's add Ray.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Ray. How's it going? Almost looked bad there.
That's why I'm happy with Mark Bergevin. Don't think he should be fired, even though I kind of sometimes make those comments in the chat. But
who doesn't?
I'm usually just joking, though.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. No, I agree
Josh
with you.
Anderson came clutch for us there.
I've never really been one that wanted him fired, so I thought he's done well, and yeah. Yeah, but the good thing here is look at the guys that kind of rescue us from all these situations, right? It's these new guys, Toffoli, Anderson. You got Allen and Nets. I mean, imagine if he didn't pick up these guys at all.
Allen's record's not even good either, but he plays his heart out every game, and he plays good too.
If it was Lindgren, there'd be no wins. No, he'd have no wins, right?
Yeah.
So Allen's 5 wins are a total bonus compared to if that was Lindgren in that. So, I mean, that's 5 wins we wouldn't have.
That's the truth. Getting Allen has been a huge success in Montreal. Like getting someone, not even necessarily with the greatest numbers, but someone stable behind Carey Price that the team feels they can win with is just a huge thing. Yeah,
I think so. You guys think Primo will see the net next game?
I hope so. From what I've noticed the past few years is that most teams that are winning cups are winning with young goalies. They had Pittsburgh, the whole Matt Murray saga with him being a rookie, and then Jordan Binnington coming in as a rookie, and it's the young guys who step up and play really, really well for their first year or two.
But there's the counterpoint in Carter Hart.
Carter Hart still had a great year his first year, though, right? So if Primo could come in and do really, really well, I don't know. It's hit or miss, right? It's worth the risk, though. Why not try him for a game? Why not?
With Binnington, he's not as young as people think, I think. Isn't he? He's like 26, 25.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, right, so he's not as young, so that probably has something to do with it. But listen, you know what? I don't think I would put him in. I put him in tonight against Toronto. You really need a win. So. That's a lot of pressure on him too. I don't know if that'd be good.
Yeah.
So I do hope, if Carey Price is not ready, that they do put him in.
They told him apparently they told him that he'd see some action this week. So I'm kind of expecting it to be on Wednesday.
Because they can't keep running Allen, right?
Well, that's it. I mean, how many starts in a row are they going to give him, right? 5 in a row? I don't think so. This is 4 in a row.
Especially if he loses again. I hope not. I'm knocking on some wood here, but if he loses again, you gotta give him. You gotta give the
knock wood. That's where I knock wood. That's what my head is made of. I want to be a real man one day. And I'm not saying what grows when I lie, but it's not my nose.
Oh man, your jokes kill me, man.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Let me see. Yeah, I was telling the truth. I can tell.
Oh, you know who's a player we need, Rick? I say it all the time on your chats, man.
Who's that?
The one and only Sean Avery. We need him.
No, God. No.
No, I'm joking.
No. That's the guy I never, ever liked Avery.
Oh, he has
Not
a
even-
personality disorder or something. Which, whatever, that's not... that everybody, you know what I mean? That's not cool. It's sad that that's the case with him, but there is something wrong with him. And
No, listen, I get that, but it still doesn't excuse some of the stuff he did on the
it
ice.
doesn't at all.
Not, you can't excuse that stuff. So,
No.
yeah, no, Avery's one of those names that I just, wouldn't want.
But I was thinking after I was on the chat with you guys last time there about the D-man and the reasons why I would have Sherratt in there over like a Kulak or something is because when the playoffs come, we do need toughness, right? And Sherratt will drop the gloves. I don't know what he'll be like when he comes back from breaking his hand from dropping the gloves, but sometimes in the playoffs you'll need that spark. And Kulak, he doesn't bring any offense. He doesn't really. He does all right, but he doesn't drop the gloves. He doesn't play physical. But Sherratt will do all those kinds of things. So I think he would be a bonus compared to.
I would have to think, though, he's going to be under, for a little while anyways, not to fight with that hand. I mean, he'll break it again.
Maybe.
You got to figure.
I mean, in preseason, sure. Like in postseason, I don't expect him to like hesitate in dropping the gloves in the playoffs if need be.
I agree with Luna there.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but that
even if his hand is taped, I see it coming off of him.
I don't know. That's us. That's us not really knowing exactly what's wrong with his hand. I mean, I don't know. What if he's had? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't personally for a while.
You won't know till it happens, I guess. Right?
But you're right. He's probably the kind of competitor that when it happens, he'll just go for it, and yeah.
Well, and you need that in the playoffs, right? You do.
No, you do. You do. Definitely do. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when Sherratt comes back, to see where he plays. Because I'm quite sure it's going to be Gustafsson with Weber, because that's the kind of guy that we've all been saying we need to get a guy like that. And we got one. And if they put Sherratt with Weber, I don't know. I'm definitely going to have to question that if that's what happens.
I mean, I don't think juggle those lines quite a bit.
I don't think Sherratt should be a top pairing guy anyways. Just me. I think he's done all right, but he never was a top pairing defenseman any other team he ever played for. No,
exactly. So that's why I think I'm quite sure Gustafsson is they got him to play with Weber.
Yeah. Crazy how they only got him for a 7th rounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of well, I guess from what I hear, he wasn't playing well in Philly. I don't know. That's what some of the Philly fans came in my afternoon stream and were saying how bad he is, and they would have accepted a bag of Smarties for him. So not Smarties, Skittles. So I said, what did I say to him? Send back the 7th round pick. I'll send you this huge bag of Skittles. I'll go and buy it right now. Send back the pick. We'll send you the Skittles, no problem.
Hey, sometimes you find diamonds in those 7th round picks, like Jake Evans and Caden Primo. They're both 7th round picks.
Exactly. That's why we'll take it back, no problem. The hell. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how he's playing, but I had him in a Target video last. I don't think it'd be before this season that just happened, or that's going on now. Last season, he was a Target for defense for me for that. So a year later they get him. So I don't know if that's good on me or let's see him play first.
Good call.
Well, let's see him play first.
If he plays well, you can't complain, right? Cannot complain.
Well, I think it'll be good. It's an aspect of that I was hoping that Mete could deliver from the back end, that mobility that the other guys don't really have. Gustafsson is going to bring that, So I think it's going to make a difference, especially on a game like this where we're not necessarily struggling for offense here, but there's how many games, and we've been struggling for that offense. I think a guy like Gustafsson really improves your chance to, to find that without having a guy like Matthews, on our team.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. I'm doing all the talking here. I know it's my show.
You got to give it to.
Yeah.
You got to give it to Dominic Ducharme. Like I read a lot of people are dissing Byron being on the first line, and I'm a big supporter of how they use Byron. Like I remember when they went to overtime against Edmonton, everybody was freaking out when the lines were first being announced before the period started, how they had Byron and Mete out there. And it's like, well, they're the only two people who can skate with McDavid. So there's sciences behind it. You know what I mean? It's not just them throwing them out there. Right. And that's what happened. They stuck those two guys. Like if you look back at that game against Edmonton, they either had Mete or Byron out whenever McDavid was following him. Right. Yeah. Because when you're moving at that fast a speed, you can't really make plays if there's somebody right on your tail. And that's what those two guys did. And that's the only reason I'm going to miss Mete is when they played Edmonton, having him matched up against McDavid because he could keep up with him. Right. And they need to try and find that certain line combo that can do that with McDavid and Matthews too.
Right? Yeah. No, that makes sense. And maybe that's probably why. Well, it'll be interesting to see next time we play Edmonton if we're able to shut McDavid and Draisaitl down again, because we've pretty much shut them down.
Oh, the whole season, pretty much. I think they've only had 3 points against us every game, right? And
I think now it's 4.
They usually get 3 points. They usually get 4 points a game.
Yeah, exactly. So it'd be interesting to see next game, see if that your theory there about that, and if we're going to regret that against Edmonton.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, we do have other fast skaters on the team.
Yep, true.
No, we do, but and listen, Gustafsson, if I'm correct, I think he can skate pretty good, so maybe Gustafsson can do that, although defensively, from what I understand, not the best. So,
that doesn't mean anything. Like, look at Tyson Barrie this year. He's not good defensively, but look at how much numbers that guy's putting up, right?
There you go. There's a guy. I couldn't think of a guy that's on that's playing today. I was going to the old guys, but yeah, I mean, just look at for me, Paul Coffey, one of the greatest defensemen, right?
Yeah.
Paul Coffey was not a guy you wanted to defend.
I don't even remember watching him play. I was probably too young.
No, but he wasn't known for his defensive play, and but he was a great defenseman, and so
every D-man has their purpose, right? Like if you're putting up points, like it doesn't really matter how if you're scoring the goals, winning the games. If you're a -2, but you got 3 goals that game, you're still kind of not a -2. But if you're on the ice for 2 goals, but you score 3, or you have 3 assists or whatever, it equals out, right?
Exactly. No, exactly. As long as it's like you're not always in the bad, right? As long as that's the case, then of course, yeah. So and as long, but what I meant to say actually was not that. As long as not every defenseman on your team is the same style. That's why you need that different look. You can't have everybody being Sherratt and Edmondson. It doesn't work.
Well, that's kind of how it was, I think, at the beginning of the season. Like we had Petrie,
it was, yeah,
and that was pretty much it, right?
Yeah,
he was the only one with a different kind of style. And even though our defense is big and tough guys, which is what we'll need in the playoffs, but during the regular season, you can't play like that all the time, right?
I've got the game.
That's why we get so many penalties.
Games on? Yeah.
All right, go Habs, go.
Right.
Good third period. See you guys.
Thanks again, you guys. Yep. Great period. Go Habs, go. Bye. Okay, I'm back alone. I'm so lonely. Lou, don't laugh. I sang. Don't laugh. All right. Puck drop about to happen for you guys. Probably has. Let's see if this third period is a little different. So we got 18 to 16 Arda shots. I don't know where that thing I put up said 19. I don't know where that came from. 3-2 Montreal, and there is 30 seconds gone in this third period. Jesus, they're behind. There we go. Come on. Well, I like Montreal's looking like they're not going to sit back, so this is better so far. Sherwood with a coffee curve. No, I had Sherwood, of course. I can't remember who I used to favor as far as sticks go. That's a long time ago. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's go. I think I should take that banner off at this point now. Let's put this one. Come on, boys, let's go. Get in there. Get it from them. Don't slow down. Pace slowed down a little bit already. There we go. There we go. Oh, Lekanen, though. Come on, guys. Get the puck. Set it up. No. Cleared by Toronto. No. Now it is. I am watching the game on Sports Surge. I don't remember the name of this one that I've got up. It's the big yellow box one, whatever it's called. So I'm not sure if Luna is saying, let's go boys, or let's go bisexuals. Because maybe that could be bisexuals. So all bisexuals in the room, let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't think that's what she means. I never played with an aluminum stick. Or really the new composite ones. I've never tried those. I only played with wood. Sometimes in the morning. Okay, Ray. No barking now. Cheers, guys. Ray, man, come on. You know I'm filming. She knows better. Hey, Paul, I'm here all week. Tip the waitresses, please. Five minutes gone, almost in the third. 20-16 shots from Montreal. 3-2 is the score for Montreal. Andrew, I don't think I'm giving them more credit than they deserve. I really don't. And we're going to find out next week. I think we got an upgrade on defense that we needed. I think that's going to be what we're going to have. Obviously, it doesn't address anything up front, but I think the two defensive pickups were good ones. I'm not saying elite or anything like that. I just think they're going to be good, solid pickups for us. Enjoying a 3-2 cushion. Yeah. Oh, big cushion. Almost like, well, they got a goal lead. That's, as much as they're going to get. Come on, let's see how nice you can talk about the Leafs before the period's up. Come on, boys. Keep playing. Keep playing. Work, 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 work. You got a Rihanna song or something like that? Rihanna? Rihanna. His cushions between his ears. Is Gary Galley on? No, I don't think it's Gary Galley. Oh! Fuck! Okay. Not a time you want to give him a man advantage now, man. Jesus. Dan, that is my favorite Hab of all time. Greatest Montreal Canadian of all time, in my opinion. And everybody else, I'm not sure everybody would agree with me. Some would. But yeah, I love Guy Lafleur. Guy Lafleur. Could use a Guy Lafleur this season, couldn't we? Who's having a heart attack? Habs are the best. How old are you that you're having a heart attack? I wouldn't worry. Just hockey. It's exciting, but it's just hockey. Ray, awesome, and I hope you do. But remember, they got to hold that as well. But hey, we haven't had a winner in a while, so it'd be nice if somebody gets it. And let me see, is it here that I got you, Ray? I don't think who had 3-1, so they're out. Alofaz had 3-1 with Tatar, so that's done. And I don't have the rest of them written down, but I'll get it tomorrow. Yeah, we haven't had anybody win, so it'd be nice to get a winner. Got to get a winner every now and then. Yeah, mine's not back on yet. Yeah, KK actually will be missing him because they were best friends apparently on the team. KK and Mete. Minty. Hey, Ray, listen, like I said, best of luck. I'd love to see him get another goal. Allen with the save. Riche as the greatest Hab ever or your favorite Hab? That I get, but not the greatest ever. But definitely, Riche was, I remember Riche's, especially his 2 50-goal seasons. So I definitely can understand that. I love Roy as well. Roy is my favorite all-time Habs goalie. Definitely. Courtnall was fast. Didn't stay long enough here. I thought he should have stayed longer. That was one trade I was sad when they traded Courtnall away. And then Saku Koivu, I was sad when they let him that happen. Ooh. Good. It hit Simmons and he redirected it into the corner. A minute left in this power play. Let's go, Habs. Kill this penalty. They cleared down the ice again. Lyle Odeline was a good choice, actually. I loved Odeline. Always big smile on his face. I think he's got some health problems, Odie. If I'm not correct. Maybe I'm wrong. 22 seconds left in this power play. Come on, guys. Get that puck. Come on. Get it. Offside. 10 seconds left. Offside. Woohoo. Gaston Gingras. Take a shot from the point. Don't know where it was going to go. Everyone was afraid of Gingras' shot. He had a hard shot, but he had no control over where it went. I mean, it didn't go crazy, but I mean, he didn't have control to get it on the net all the time. Izzy Patrick and Claude Lemieux, 1986 Stanley Cup playoffs. The two what was it? Stars? Not stars, but yeah, catalysts of that. Big catalyst of that win. Ten and a half minutes left in this game. Well, hopefully in this game, in regulation anyway. It's 3-2 Montreal. 20-19 or 18 are the shots for Montreal. Come on, Johnny. Doesn't catch up. Red Light Rassico. Good nickname, not a good nickname to have, though. I'm a minute behind. Well, we can remedy that I'm taking a chance in remedying that. I hope it doesn't take too long to refresh. Okay, commercial break. I'm caught up. Andy Moog, 1 season as a Montreal Canadian. Bobby Smith was great in 86. KK's first experience of losing one of his friends to a trade. I'm on a commercial break now, Rich J, so I caught up. I appreciate, though, that you gave me a heads up because I don't realize I should do that before at the beginning of every period. So I appreciate the heads up. Now I won't be as far behind you guys. I'll still be behind, but not as far. Gary Lehman, it was in 1 season, and he had a 50-goal season with Calgary, but never came close again. Robinson was one of the best hip checkers. I think Petrie's the second. Well, I haven't really seen a good hip checker since Petrie. Since then, really, Petrie's the I don't know how to say it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I hope you understand. DiPietro looked like a superstar that 1 year. That was it. Theodore, you're talking, though, much later. Gilles Gratton. Wait. No, I don't really remember Gilles Gratton goalie. Gratuni the Looney. Yeah, that's another trade I didn't like. Was Leclerc. I didn't like very much. I hated when they traded guys. We always fall in love with our players here. Habs, Larry Robinson, the Big Bird. I have his autograph, Robinson. Michael Ryder, he's playing now, number 73. Dion was not my favorite. I found him a bit selfish. I don't know. I didn't like Dion. Saved by Allen. I was going to say Tavares. Saved by Tavares. What the hell did he save anything? Saved by Allen on Tavares. Yeah, Koivu, Gainey. Love those guys. Allen always making big saves. I hope they can just pull this out for him because he deserves it. They let him down the last 2 games, that's for sure. Vinny Damfoos, my cousin Vinny. Come on, boys. 7:37 left in this period. And maybe the game. 21-20 now, the shots. But the most important number is that 3-2 score. Let's hope we can maintain. Come on. He hits a post. Well, Durant chipped at it. You know it wasn't going to go in. Yeah, good pressure. When will the Leafs pull Campbell? Oh, got to figure somewhere around the 2-minute mark. Whew. Paul, good joke there, Kostitsin. Everyone knows my Kostitsin story by now. I'm not repeating it tonight. Habs hockey junkie, some good pressure there. Good to see that they're not going to just roll over, and they're going to, even though they got the lead, they're not going to try to sit on it, and they're going for another goal. Because that's the way to do it. You don't sit on a lead. Come on, guys. Don't let them set up. Man, they can't get it out. There they go. About time. Offside. Did I meet the Russian mobster bros? What's that? Dan, thank you. I haven't been able to record a new one. We're going to be doing a video version, I think. I might move to a video version for a little while. But expect a video version of the podcast coming out soon. Didn't mind Chris Nyland. Love Chris Nyland. Man, I mean, that was in the days when fighting was still big. You gotta love Chris Nyland. Guy had, not that he had zero talent, but I mean, he made himself into a hockey player and scored 20 goals and 19 goals 2 seasons. I mean, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, I love Chris Nyland. Pete Mahovlich. Now, there was a good hockey player. I never liked him and didn't respect him till after he retired and all that. But I mean, he was a good hockey player. I just always found him kind of goony looking. So I don't know, didn't respect him, but he was a good hockey player. Hey, Dryden was great. But Dryden today, I mean, that style, I mean, he would be nobody. He'd have to be a butterfly goalie. But I mean, if he was a goalie today, he'd be a butterfly goalie and he'd have been great. But yeah, but he was great. I mean, loved Dryden. Knuckles, he could score. He turned himself into a hockey player instead of just a goon. Kordic. Now, Kordic was the opposite. Kordic was the goon type. Nyland was the better fighter than Kordic. Kordic was just bigger, but Nyland was the better fighter. Okay, we're back. I don't know what time left. It's under 6 minutes or something like that. $5:22 left. Come on, boys. Don't let them get set up. Get it out. That's a boy. Alex, yeah, Savard Spinorama. The Savardian Spinorama. Wasn't that what Danny Gallivan used to call it? I got 4:30 right now. Hey, Hayden Jack, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a bit. Go Habs, go, man. Oh, how did he not get that? Oh, that doesn't come back to haunt us. .341 left. Gonna keep us on the edge of our seats. Brad, night's going good, my friend. How about you? So far, so good. I'll ask me again in about 5 minutes when this game is over. Hey, Hayden, don't worry about it. No problem, man. I'm happy to have you in whenever you come in here, like everybody. Cool, man. I know those TV blackouts suck, don't they? And of course, everyone gets to see Toronto all they want, but we don't always want. Alex, good point. Tonight's a good preview to the playoffs. Although we have a couple of games left, 3, I think, or 4 left against Toronto. Hey, Dan, I'm doing my job, Dan. I'm trying. Come on, guys. Get it out of there. .255 left. 24-24 shots. That's it. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. That's it. Goalie's out. Come on. Scores. Ray's going to get the win. Woohoo. Awesome. What a game tonight. This has been a good game. Unexpectedly, sort of. I kind of told you they're due for a loss. Wow. Hattie? No. Tatar's got 2 for the night. Oh, do you think they keep the goalie out? I don't. Do they? No. Well, they're going to see if they get possession, I guess. Campbell's out. Oh, boy. Ray Buckle's not liking that one. Sorry, Ray, but let's hope you hold on here. Minute 35. Oh, he doesn't get it. Oh. Oh. Icing. A minute 4. Can they get 2 in a minute 4? I kind of doubt it. I want Ray to win. or anybody else who got the score. But I also want them to get another goal because I had 5-2, so I would have had the score right, but not the right team. But no, let's keep it at 4-2. Let's get through these next minute and 4. Let's go. Yeah, Jeff, get out of here so we can win, man. Leafs were due for a loss. I think it's a lot to do with it. And Montreal had a good game here. But it has a lot to do with the fact that the Leafs were due for a bad game or a lost game. And that's what we see here tonight. I wouldn't get too high on the fact that we beat them here. But it's always good to have that, you know. I wouldn't get overconfident next time we play them. Did Ottawa beat Calgary? I don't know. I guess I could find out here. See if I can find out for you straight up in a sec. Here we go, under a minute. Come on, boys. Let's keep the puck out. Let's see the Calgary game. Well, what's this? What Calgary game? I don't see the Calgary game. Nope. $20 seconds left. Heck, what happened? Not going to get one. Dan, don't worry. We're going to get a great video podcast going. And it won't be long. It's good. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to do something in the this week, I think. Yeah, this is it. It's done. It's done. Nice win. Beautiful win. Yeah, just have to drop the puck and it's pretty much over. Are you kidding me? They're taking their time to end this goddamn game. That's it. 4-2 win. Congrats, Ray Buckle, and anybody else who had 4-2. And who got the goal? I can't even remember. Tatar. Anybody else? Congrats. We know Ray got it. Ray, I got your email address. I will be sending you your winnings. So no worries there. You don't have to do anything. And yeah, listen, great game. Awesome. Great to have a good wait, I got to get my mouse in the right spot. I can... Boom. Gone. That was nice to get a win tonight. It was really nice to get a win tonight. So I don't know if anyone's going to join me or not. Jeff, you want to join in for a bit? Luna, you want to come in? Oh, thank you, Luna. Appreciate that. You didn't have to do that since you were kind of on the show these days. Thank you, Luna. Victory Dono, thank you so much. Some Luna hype and some Dono hype in the room. Appreciate that. Let's see what else we got going. Still waiting to go out and paint the route for the Stanley Cup parade. I think they've got it all picked out in Toronto. Yes, off to Calgary. I think we'll see Primo in net. Hang on, let's get Luna in the stream. Hey, Luna, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. We got ourselves a win.
Cheers, everybody.
About time, eh? Hey, Ray, congratulations, my friend.
Cheers,
Hell yeah. We did it, guys. We did it. I think we're the good luck charms, us three here.
There you go. Hey, listen, let's take the credit. Why not? It wasn't the team on the ice. It was us, man.
I won the Guess the Score challenge too, man.
You won. Congrats, my friend. Congrats.
Finally. It's been a year and a half.
It's not an easy one to win, man. It's not an easy one.
Did you see the same thing every time?
I do Tatar 4-2 Habs every game.
Oh well, you see, that's it. You know, you're gonna hit that sometimes. Like maybe you should. Hey, I can't believe it. There's 84 people in this chat room. Wow.
Holy, hopefully they're all giving thumbs up, guys.
Yeah.
Thumbs up if you're having a good time.
Right now.
Hit that subscribe, smash that button, hit that notifications bell. Woohoo! Hey Harry, I see you're out there. Come on in if you'd like.
Yeah,
Although
Harry, come in.
It's the end of the game though. He's gonna be doing his live stream.
I'm gonna hop over. I'll hop over there then once yours is done.
Yeah, he usually gets ready for it. So, but yeah, he didn't come on here. He's probably having Wi-Fi problems again, unfortunately for Harry. But yeah, I like to get him on here to tell everybody. I forgot. I should have told everybody to head over there. Everybody in this chat, if you from here when we're done here, head over to Harry Rice. He's going to talk for hours.
Like 6 hours.
Yeah,
he says
hours.
He only does it for 30 minutes, but he's on there for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, he's usually on for a while. And he's talking Habs. He knows what he's talking about. He gets his point across well. And I think you're going to like Harry's channel. So head on over there. No problem, Harry. I just did your promo for you.
Hell yeah.
So no worries, buddy. No worries. Yeah, so yeah, this was great to get a nice win here. I'm really happy.
We needed it.
Especially against the Leafs.
Especially made it even better because I didn't want to have to do another loss for a review. Gets tiring after a while. So hopefully this kicks them off into I mean they're playing Calgary for what, 2 games? So
yeah, but we haven't done that well against Calgary this year.
Yeah, I know, but considering Calgary's fate these days, no reason why we can't go in there and get a couple of wins there. And
well, Calgary's going to be playing back-to-back. They play the Leafs tomorrow, right? And then they play us. So they're going to be playing back-to-back against us.
Even better.
Well, there you go.
So, and then they just got rid of Riddick, their backup goalie. So who knows who they're going to play in net. So
yeah,
it's looking good for us for the next game.
Yeah, so that's always good. I'm hoping for the best because I'd like to see them win a few games in a row here because we need it.
Be nice. I keep telling myself when we go in these slumps, it's like, oh, we're just saving it for the playoffs.
Yeah, well, that's not that far. I mean, they're not saving it, but I mean, they're going to make the playoffs. That's when it really counts.
For sure.
So.
I hope so. If not, there's something wrong.
Hey, Jeff, get your ass in here to defend that statement.
Yeah, Jeff, come on. We're both Cape Bretoners here. Get in here.
Yeah, get your ass in here to defend that. No, he's not going to come in here. He's got the link, though. He can show up if he wants. He just said it's a tease, the win.
Oh, geez.
They're just teasing us.
Jeff's such a hater. Holy.
He's not a hater. He's not. He loves the Habs. He's not a hater.
I know.
He just he tells it how he sees it. He just sees it wrong. I mean, that's not my fault. So,
that's funny.
No, he's not coming in. He says, nope. Oh, well. Not my fault then. We get to make fun of you.
Can't do anything about that.
we get to make fun of you and you're not going to defend yourself. Not my problem.
See, how we played tonight is I I don't know. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Great point there, Ray. That's a great point.
I'm drunk. I'm drunk and happy. Habs won.
Yeah, no, listen, I'd rather be that than be all sad because of another fucking loss, which I was worried about.
It definitely wasn't like a perfect game or anything. Like, I don't know, but there was a lot of positives there, and the fact that like we didn't like get down on ourselves as easily as they could have. Like after that goal, they could have easily just given up the game, and they didn't. They stayed in it. They grinded the entire time, and I'm very happy for that. Was it a perfect game? Not so much. Was it a perfect game for the Leafs? Either not so much. So,
nope.
I'll take the W every single time, and it's something to build on.
You know, sometimes.
Well, you know what? Too the Habs they had like Jack Campbell played really well tonight. Like there were so many chances where like the game should have been 5-2. Like we should have had a couple more goals. Their goalie played really well. So did Jake Allen though. Jake Allen played really well too. Gosh. And I'm so happy for Allen to get that win. He needed that. He needed that to boost his confidence. He's been playing well for us ever since he signed, even the games he loses. Except, you know,
brings him back up to 500, NHL 500, but still, he's 6-4 now, I think.
Yeah.
So, that's good.
Well, he gives us more points and he makes us lose points. So.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like I was saying earlier, imagine if it was Lindgren that we had as the backup this year, right? Whereas, like I was saying, we'd have at 6 wins, we wouldn't have. I feel rather confident in saying that.
Yep.
You know?
No, I totally agree.
So
Alan's been great.
Yeah, I mean, So good on Bergevin. I do believe. Well, we won't see these new guys for a week, but I think if they can, have a good showing against Calgary, you're looking at what? I don't know who they play after Calgary. So
they play Ottawa on Saturday.
Ottawa. So after that, then we get the new guys in the lineup, at least one of them, and hopefully things won't be as bad. You know, another good point about having these defensemen, I wasn't thinking, it's a really wicked bad schedule Montreal has at the end of the season. We're going to need these extra guys to be slotted in just to keep everybody fresh. So
just swap in and out,
Yeah, so this is another good point for the reason why having this depth is going to be really good. And I personally think that give them a few games, and I think everyone's going to be happy with this.
No, honestly, I would love to see Montreal come third and Toronto come first, and then Toronto win their first round, us, and then the Battle of Canada, Toronto versus Habs. That'd be something epic.
Yeah, that'd be
so cool. That'd be so cool.
It would be again. We wouldn't be too guaranteed. I really want to see Montreal.
Oh, it wouldn't be guaranteed.
Yeah, I want to see them play in the playoffs so bad that I'm willing to have it in the first round.
Yeah,
me too.
So because it's been, it's 1979 last time, and because for me, Toronto is the big. That's the big one for me. I've seen so many Montreal Boston. I mean, another Montreal Boston
years before I was born.
But I mean, another Montreal Boston series doesn't really get you excited, right?
It does, but not really. Like I'd rather Montreal Toronto. Yeah, I'd rather Montreal Toronto.
Yeah, something different. We haven't seen that in so long that at least it's something different, right?
I've never. I'm almost 20. I turned 25 in 2 months. I've never seen it. So.
No, well, that's it. So it's a lot of fans, a lot of people in the room haven't seen that before. So it would be nice
to be able to walk around after winning that series with my Habs gear downtown Toronto.
But if we lose, then I'm going to be crying myself to sleep. I know I'll never hear the end of it.
That's the beauty of sports, though, right? Is that you live and die. You're on the edge. Let me put it that way, and it's much better when there's something at stake.
Yeah.
So I agree.
Yeah, so I'm going to be really happy to see that, and I still think that Montreal is going to be able to. They have a good chance to beat Toronto in the playoffs.
I think they will.
Yeah, I mean, I think they will too. But I mean, at the very least, you could say they've got a good chance, and I think these defensive moves only help.
Well, Montreal, their third and fourth line are better than Toronto's third and fourth line. And when it comes to playoffs, that's what matters. Because everybody's trying their absolute hardest, right? And they're going to do whatever it takes to shut down Matthews and Marner and Tavares and Nylander. And then it comes down, like if you look at any team that's won the Cup the past 10 years, it's been their third liners and fourth liners that have come clutch for them, right? And I think our third and fourth line are better than their third and fourth line.
Yeah, and nothing that I've ever seen so far of Matthews and the gang there in the playoffs have make me think that this year they're just going to roll over everybody. I don't think so. They're not really.
I don't think so either.
They're not really playoff performers because you got to get.
And they got more people. It's like, they got Joe Thornton and stuff. Joe Thornton's never won a cup.
Yeah, exactly. It's been the whole season since the start of the season. I challenged somebody to show me where Joe Thornton won a championship. I'm still waiting.
He won for Team Canada, though. He won the gold.
Okay, well, I'm talking NHL championship.
Exactly, though. Right? That's different.
No, but it is.
If it's on Super Nintendo?
Nope. Because I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure. I'm sure there's plenty of video gamers that Oh yeah, Thornton was great on my team. Yeah, it doesn't count.
I just love there was the Joe Thornton in NHL '98, and then him again in NHL 2021. It's like an 8-bit sprite versus like a fully realized person.
Yeah.
What's his better overall now?
It's a big difference in video game graphics, man. But it's true. How long has he been playing for?
Long ass time.
Since 97, I think, isn't it? Or 99, or what year? 97.
97 sounds right, actually. Yeah.
They said it in the game. They said he started playing in 97 and KK was born in 2000.
Jesus.
That's what they said. I'm born in 96, so I was only a year old when he started playing.
You youngins. You youngins. Yeah.
Geez.
You meddling kids.
Well, I don't remember an NHL without Joe Thornton, right? So
yeah,
it will be. Even though he's a Leaf now, like I always grew up watching him, and I always respected him as a player. It makes me upset he became a Leaf.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool that
I remember when that happened when I was younger, when players started to retire. That it's like, I don't remember what it was like the NHL without these guys in it. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing when someone's around that long.
Well, I'm from Nova Scotia. I remember when Sidney Crosby was the first overall pick. That was maybe like 10 years old or something like that, and it was a huge deal, right?
That's Carey Price.
I'm from Nova Scotia, and Sidney Crosby, Sid the Kid.
Yeah, that's when we
now
Price.
He's getting older. Yeah,
that's that draft. I'll definitely remember that. Yeah, I'll definitely remember that draft. We had hopes.
Didn't they get Price, Patches, and Price, or PK, Patches, and wasn't that all the same draft?
I think so. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It was a good draft for Montreal.
Yeah.
But I remember hoping we were going to get that first pick, and of course it went to Pittsburgh. Kind of, we all thought it was set up because they needed him in Pittsburgh to save that team, and it was kind of set up. I think it still was.
It would have been too perfect if he went to Montreal, right?
Well, kind of, but it was kind of too perfect. But it was kind of too perfect that he went to Pittsburgh at the time because, I mean, they really needed him there, and it was, so.
And then Lemieux came out of retirement and all that.
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah. I mean, it was like, I'm sure conspiracy theorists must think that it was set up. Well, I mean, it kind of looks like it was. We all thought it was. We thought it was set up.
Like I grew up in Nova Scotia. You know how many people were Habs fans and Leafs fans and Boston fans that switched teams and became Pittsburgh fans because of Crosby? It's insane.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand. I'm a diehard Habs fan. I've seen them suck. I've never switched because I don't know. I cheer for my team, right?
I'm a Habs fan through the 90s and the early 2000s, and I'm still a Habs fan. So I never switch and never will. I mean, as bad as
me neither.
I'll never switch my allegiance. I can't imagine cheering for another team.
But my grandfather was in his 70s at the time, and he was a Habs fan his whole life. But Sid the Kid got drafted, and he switched to Penguins.
Oh wow!
Well,
just because he was a hometown guy, right? And,
I mean,
I've met Sidney Crosby. I've met him a few times, like in the
cool.
summertime, and he's a really nice fella. Like he's a really nice person.
Yeah, that's what they say.
He's a stand-up guy, and a lot of people, like I remember when he was in the league, like a lot of people gave him a hard time, like on the media.
For being
and
a
stuff,
whiner.
But, yeah, but he's a really nice person.
Yeah, that's I've only heard good stuff about him. Definitely. But I can see adding a team on. So like if that happens, sure. Now I'm a fan also of Pittsburgh, but not totally switching over. I can't do that.
Oh
no
way.
Oh, I used to give them all hard times. So you guys aren't real fans.
Well, yeah. I mean, kind of. How do you? I could never imagine switching my. The only thing that might make me do that if they trade for Austin Matthews, I might have trouble. I have to admit.
Hey, you know what? You can't. Austin Matthews is a good player. I'll give the Leafs that.
Well, no, I'm not going to say he's a bad player. I don't think I could ever like him in any way, so I don't want him on my team. So that would be the only thing that I might consider. That as long as he's a Hab, I wouldn't watch it. But I mean, I
thought you might say something about Sean Avery in that sort of sense.
Yeah, well,
Rick, not Austin Matthews.
I don't have to worry about that. He's long gone, so I don't have to worry about Avery anymore. Believe me, there was times that I like, there's no way. Back in the day, like no way. There would be rumors like at trade deadline time. No way Avery's coming here. No way. And so I faced that, but now I don't have to worry about it. But no, it's Matthews. Other than that, look, I didn't like Corey Perry before we got him. I didn't like him. I said it in my video, but I'm now a Corey Perry fan.
There you go.
I like the way he's played here.
And you know what, Corey Perry, the whole season, he hasn't been that much of a dirty player.
That's why I'm happy with him. Those stupid
Although
penalties
Hellebuck wasn't
aren't
too
there.
happy with him, right?
No, Hellebuck was not. But he hasn't taken those dumb penalties that he usually takes. He hasn't done that here, and that's one of the big things I didn't like about him.
Probably because he knows he was on a strict leash, right? When he came in, he was on the taxi squad until Armia got hurt with that concussion against Vancouver, right?
Yeah, but they couldn't afford having
the lineup.
No, but they didn't have the money to bring him up. When they did have the money to bring him onto the cap space, they brought him on. It wasn't because he couldn't make the squad. It was a cap space issue.
Okay.
That's what it was.
But it's still crazy. Well, no, he still cleared waivers when they first signed him, though. He did. He cleared waivers.
Yeah,
which is crazy. You think he'd clear waivers right now?
They had to put him once, but they knew once he started playing. I'm sure they knew that they wouldn't, and they never tried to clear him again because he wouldn't have cleared.
Oh, he would get claimed. Absolutely.
Yeah, he would have gotten.
But I'm surprised he didn't get claimed when that happened at first. I'm surprised.
He hadn't played though. He hadn't ped yet. I think they had to put him on waivers. Because they wanted to call him up. He hadn't played. So nobody, I think he even put the word out to say that, I don't want to play anywhere else. If you claim me, I'm not going to play. Kind of like what Spezza
Jason
did.
Spezza, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then after that, the Habs weren't.
Spezza said he would retire.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of blackmail is that?
Sorry, are you just drinking a Mickey, bud?
A pint, yeah. Or Mickey, yeah. Pint, Mickey, yeah.
A what?
Pint, I got beer, I got vodka going.
It looked like he just downed a Mickey of vodka there.
No, I just finished the bottle, yeah.
Good on you.
I drink when I watch the Habs games.
Yeah, I haven't had a beer in a while, but I'm not a big drinker. That's mine.
Rick, I'm gonna send you some money sometime on the chat to get you to buy an Alpine beer. Have you ever heard of those?
Can you get that here?
It's from St. John. They're from New Brunswick. It's a New Brunswick beer.
I don't think I've seen it. Where would I get that here? I don't think
they sell it. Well, I used to go to Quebec City and Montreal all the time when I used to live out east.
Yeah,
and they used to sell it out there. I think
Alpine,
maybe Alpine. It's a really good. I think you'd like it. You were saying you liked what kind of beer were you saying you liked?
Rolling Rock
I've been drinking Rolling Rock because they have it here at the store.
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that beer.
Then I'd probably
you would like it. You would like it. Yeah.
I'll look for it. See if the Dep has it. I don't know. But I maybe at the SAQ. That's the liquor store here. They might have
The
it.
SAQ, yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Definitely. I got to
Have
get a
you,
beer
so
from one of
so
these
you
guys.
haven't been to the Bell Center, Rick, and you live in Montreal.
The only time I haven't been to watch a game live in a while, but the only time I've been to the Bell Center, I went. It's a while ago. Took my oldest who's living with me to see the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, Rick,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on.
I'm
So
serious.
you have a Montreal Canadiens hockey channel. You've never been to the Bell Center to see them play.
Not.
Oh, but he got to see the Backstreet.
Oh
think
my!
so. Yeah, no. Listen, it's a little bit high priced for me. Let's put it that way.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
hey, when they're allowing fans, we're gonna get a thing going for Rick to go see a game.
Yeah, but the problem is then I mean, I can do that. I can take a night off. But that's one thing that would stop me is
You can
because,
take a night off. I'm sure
from
you
my
can get
channel.
somebody to not take over the channel for you, obviously, but
I think
I'm
that's
sure everybody can exempt Rick for a night to go see a game live.
No, listen, I'm sure. But yeah, that's the way I am. But I haven't honestly though too. It might sound weird, but I mean for me, I don't know that I'm gonna be for a while, even though I got my vaccine. I'm not sure I'm the kind of guy that I didn't like crowds to start with. So, I kind of want to keep it to I want to have some meetups with there's a lot of people around here where I live. So I want to do meetups and stuff like that. So but it's not to say I wouldn't go to a game, and more so when it's limited capacity.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want to go to a full capacity game, maybe ever again, to be honest with you.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah,
I loved it. I've only been to one.
Oh, I did.
I loved it.
I've been to many, just never at the Bell Center for some reason, but many
Really?
at the old Forum. Man, I saw so many games there. Hey, I saw the California Golden Seals at the old Forum.
Back in 2019, I seen at the Bell Center. I seen Montreal versus Colorado, and we beat them 3-0. KK got I think it was his second goal in the NHL.
Oh wow,
it was pretty cool. Yeah,
that is cool.
Then I moved. Now I live in BC, so I live right near Vancouver, and I live between Vancouver and where the Seattle team's going to be.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hoping once COVID's done, I can go. I'm trying to get a ticket for Seattle's first ever game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Good
for
luck,
their first ever home game. I'm trying to get a ticket for it. With this whole
cool.
COVID thing, they're not coming out with tickets yet.
That's something to do because that's historic, right? First ever game.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do something like that. So
you don't get that opportunity too often. That's for damn sure.
Who do you think will lose to Seattle, Rick? Or Luna? You too,
well,
Luna. Who do you think will lose?
Now that Mette's gone, I gotta think possibly. If not Jake Allen, and I hope it's not Jake Allen. I hope they do something to not lose Jake Allen. You got to think someone like Kulak, Sherratt, something like that. Lehkonen.
Would you rather lose Sherratt or Edmondson?
Sherratt.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
What about
I
you,
think
Luna?
Edmondson.
I'd say Sherratt, although I'll be honest, I don't know exactly how the whole thing works with Seattle being able to grab players. Like, do we have to do a certain thing to protect our players? I'm not entirely sure about that.
So if there's a no move clause, then you automatically have to protect them, and then you can protect. Rick, you know more about it. Isn't it like 7 or it's like 8 skaters all together or something like that?
Yeah, well, there's 2 options. You got 7 forwards, 3 defense, 1 goalie. That's 1, or 8 skaters, 1 goalie. No movement clauses. You can get them to waive them, but if a guy has a no movement clause, doesn't want to waive it, you got to protect them. Now I'm not sure about the modified no trades. I think modified no trade, you can leave them unprotected. I think. Yeah, I mean that's so Sherratt, I believe, has a modified no trade, but so does Edmondson. So I don't know, but for me, I think defensively, for what they probably do best, right? I think Edmondson gives you more. I really do. So
well, look at him. He's a +30. He's the best plus minus in the league. How is he not a good defenseman? Even though his points aren't there, how is he not good?
I don't understand why there's such a knock sometimes on him, but I mean, he does what he's supposed to do. There's no doubt about it.
He's doing more than he's supposed to do, in my opinion.
Yeah. So I would rather. I think I would expose Sherratt over Edmondson.
Yeah.
Which I think when I did my video, I know I missed.
But you can also give Seattle picks and draft picks for them not to take anybody from your team.
Yeah, right? Except what they are asking for is the same as Vegas, and that was a first rounder and a prospect.
Yeah,
do that.
So I would give them Ryan Poehling. I would give them Ryan Poehling and maybe a second round pick not to touch our lineup. I would. Ryan Poehling's never going to be anything on our team more than a fourth line center.
They'll still touch your lineup, but they'll pick who you want them to pick if you do that. So yeah, it might be worth it. Depends. I think.
Do you think Ryan Poehling's ever going to be a top 6 player on the Habs?
No,
not top 6. No.
I just love him so much, so I'm like a little heartbroken about it. But no, I agree. He's not going to make a huge splash on the team.
But wait, there's a lot of value in being a third line center, and I think that's what they're grooming him for. So.
Yeah, but I think Jake Evans is better than Ryan Poehling, though. I think Jake Evans is the third line center going forward in the future, right? Jake Evans is still a young kid, and Jake Evans is doing really well.
But the only thing there I would say is. Considering not pedigree, but where they came from, right? So Jake Evans, 7th round pick, and you got Poehling as a first rounder. So you kind of are going to lean towards the first rounder if it's kind of an equal choice, right? I think you're going to lean towards that first rounder. So,
but Evans is that 7th rounder out playing that first rounder though. Poehling had the chance. Poehling had the chance in the NHL before Evans ever did.
Okay, but come on, they're young. You can't.
Got injured, and now he's not playing. So
yeah, no. Listen, he's playing well. He's playing well down there. He's leading the. He's tied for the team lead in points and all that. So no, I think. I mean, it's a tough question. I don't know what they're going to do. Evans, they don't have to protect. I had that wrong in my video. Oh. I don't think they have to protect him. Okay. So. I doubt they're going to lose Evans unless, they don't have to protect him, so he's not eligible to be picked.
And is it guaranteed that they'll grab someone from our team? Or
yes, yeah. Everyone's going to lose one.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody loses one person on their team.
The only team not is Vegas.
Right.
Because
really?
Because they just came into the league.
Because they just did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Vegas is the only team not losing a player, but everybody else is going to lose one.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. So, they won't take a deal with everybody, obviously. As a matter of fact, I think they're limited to how many of these deals they can do.
Well, they have to make a roster.
No. In taking a pick and a prospect and not picking certain guy, there's a limit to how many times they can do that, I believe.
Well, that's what I mean. They have to have a roster,
No, but they have to. It's in the type of players they have to. Like, there's requirements for them as well.
Okay.
On how many of this type, or like there's requirements, forwards, defense. They have certain requirements they have to meet as well. So
also with any NHL team, like everybody looks about over the salary cap, you also can't be under, which is a thing people don't really ever think about. So that's
right. They cannot go under the. That's right. They cannot go under the floor after the draft. They have to be over the floor. So that's something, right? And so there's requirements for them. So it's complicated, but they'll do well. They'll do well because they'll do like Vegas. They got a lot of first round picks and a lot of prospects, and they made deals, and they put together a great team for expansion team.
I was really hoping Vegas won the cup that year, because you're the team of misfits. You're the team of everybody that nobody wanted, and it was pretty cool to see that. And Gerard Gallant, my uncle is Gerard Gallant's best friend. Like, I know Gerard Gallant. They're best friends. Like, they grew up in Summerside, PEI together and stuff, and So and he was the coach, and they were the team of misfits. Nobody wanted any of them, and they almost won the cup.
I wasn't following that closely that year, so it was a shock to see that when I saw Vegas is like, what? They're in the playoffs. They're what? They're one of the best teams in the league. Like, what? Wow. It kind of shocked me. I wasn't.
That was like
close.
Vegas and Caps, right? And that's when
Yeah,
Caps won
yeah.
the cup that year. Like,
And the only reason I'm happy the Caps won is because of Ovechkin.
Yeah.
I think Alexander Ovechkin deserved a Stanley Cup on his resume. He deserved
Yeah,
one.
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
I remember I
But
watched some of those games I was on a trip in New Orleans, and I like posted myself up at a bar to watch the game like an hour early because I'm like, oh my god, playoffs! Everyone's gonna be so excited, and I was literally the only person there.
Yeah.
Where was that?
In New Orleans.
Oh, yeah. Well, New Orleans.
No one else
yeah.
cared.
Hockey, I can't imagine hockey's too big in New Orleans.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
know, right? I was just used to like trying to fight my way for a seat in Toronto to watch the game, so I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's an experience. Yeah, hockey.
Oh, where I live, everybody's Canucks fans. I'm out in BC, Victoria. Everybody's Canucks fans.
Oh well, yeah.
You got to be out there.
Same thing.
Yeah, they traded Gaudette, Adam Gaudette. They traded him to Colorado.
Oh, I remember who they traded it to too. I forget now. But,
Colorado.
They traded Jordy Ben too.
Yeah,
Okay.
but apparently
to Winnipeg.
Woo.
But apparently the Gaudette trade, that's punishment. They think he's the one who caused all the COVID.
COVID?
Yeah.
Really? Gaudette
Yeah.
Gaudette played well against us this year. Even though
Yeah.
they sucked against us, he actually
I
played
know.
really well against us this year.
He was almost like a Habs killer this year, Gaudette.
Yeah.
Right? I called him that in the video because he kind of was. I know we're ignoring everybody in the chat. Jeez.
I don't
I'm
even know
sorry,
how to look at the chat here. Sorry, guys. I don't know.
Oh,
how to
when
do
you're
it.
on, it says comments on the top. There's a sidebar there on top. It says comments. You see that?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how you get them. Oh,
I see.
Yeah, same thing.
I'm on a
I'm
phone
sorry.
though. I'm not on a computer.
Oh, so don't worry about it. You're on a phone. It's
Yeah,
hard-
it won't
hard
help.
enough. But yeah, Luna, there it says comments on the side. If you
No, I
press
see
that,
it now. That's fine.
Oh, I see it now.
Oh,
I see it now. Oh, I
yeah,
found
sorry.
it.
Sorry, I should have told that to you, Luna, because I should tell it to everybody that when they come in. Yeah, you can see the
Ah.
comment. That's why the first live stream I did, I think I was on with my son introducing him for his channel. We couldn't see comments. We didn't think anybody was there because they were, and I didn't know.
I remember that. I remember that. I
Because I
remember.
have to. Because when I put up these live streams, I make them private so I can go on YouTube and put the thumbnail and all that stuff. And then I didn't know I have to come back here and make it public here, or it won't show me comments.
Oh.
So I had to figure that out. So I figured it out. But
Well, hey,
yeah.
man, you've come a long way since I started following you. That's for sure.
Yeah, the channel's evolved. I've learned a lot,
Yes.
and it's
I remember it was around 600 subscribers when I started following, I think.
It's hard for me to know when everybody.
Well, no,
Started, sorry.
I think that's when no, I don't think that. But I just know you've come a long way since I started following you, right? You weren't even doing live streams when I started following you, right? So.
Oh, really? So that was before my live streams. Oh, geez, that's a couple years because I've been doing live streams now for about 2 years. So,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's pretty cool. It's hard for me to know. I can't remember. Some people I remember. They've told me, "Oh, yeah, I was there when you had how many," but it's hard to remember.
Oh,
And
you can't remember everybody, right?
They don't show me anymore. They used to show me, when a new subscriber. I'd just be online anywhere, and it would pop up new subscriber. So I'd see a lot of them. Now I don't even know. I don't know I don't know who's a subscriber necessarily and not. It's kind of strange. So.
Hey guys, should we head over to Harry's?
Good idea. Anyways, we only have a half hour before they cut us off here anyway, because you can only do 4 hours at a time here. So so we're gonna cut out. I want to thank first of all Ray for being here a few times. Great, makes the stream better when we got people in here. Luna for being here as always. I think you'll see a lot of Luna on this channel. So it's gonna be up to her, but Luna, new mod, and she'll be in the room with us a lot. And thanks everybody out there. Thanks Luna for the donation. The only one tonight, but thank you. I appreciate it. And thanks everybody who was here, who is still here. Head on over to Harry Rice's channel. He's going to be talking Habs for probably another hour about.
Yeah.
He's
or two.
yeah, exactly. And he's got a great channel there and it's great conversation. So hopefully you guys will head over there. And yeah, so we're going to cut out here. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks everybody for watching. See you next one. Peace out, y'all. Stay safe out there. Bye, everybody. Go Habs, go. Big win tonight.